I'm very much aware of what you were saying there, Winston. Hello, everybody. I can see I have a crazy dog. He's jumping everywhere. He is. For somebody that wasn't feeling well for the last 3 days, he's certainly perked up now, hasn't he? Found it? Good boy. Good boy. Hello, everybody. I am Tubbernaut. I'm a fat, bearded variety streamer from Australia. I am taunting my dog with a carrot because he is misbehaving. Goodness me. Hey. Sit. Found it. Okay, no. Over here. Hey, over here. Sit. Ah. Found it. Good boy. There you go. Thank you. That'll last a whole of 30 seconds, by the way, everyone. Look, he will consume, he will destroy, and then he will be back. We are live, bringing you a lovely, lovely little Disco Elysium-like RPG, or as they're calling it, CRPG, called Esoteric Ebb. I've looked at it a little bit. I was quite enthralled with the art of it, and I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a crack. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Disco, and that's a horrible thing to premise any game with, but I'm willing to give a go here, willing to give a try. So first and foremost, welcome to Friday, ladies and gentlemen. How's your form? Thank you so much for bearing with me this week and the change that we've had in the schedule. I know everything's a bit all over the shop at the moment, but I'm actually very thankful that I did do it because, one, it allowed me to recoup on a lot of sleep, take care of a lot of things. And then on the same note of that as well, Tuesday morning, Winston's like, yo, check out this magic trick. And he turned a 2-inch action figure into an $800 vet bill. So I haven't been doing much outside of taking care of the doggo for the last few days. He's fine. He is fine. He had a shy guy lodged in his small intestine and his colon. But after a lot of mess, it's come out. We're good. We are good. Welcome in, everyone. We are live on all 3 major platforms, the red one, the purple one, and the clock one. Thank you so much for taking the time out on your Friday to be here. Welcome into Butternut, Hellboy, LJ, Cataranda, Amazon, welcome in. Jesus! How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How are we all doing? Are we winning? Are we winning? Also, crack a peppy, please.
Are you winning, son?
I'm always winning. I'm always winning, Amazon. I'm trying not to be too loud, but I'm always winning. Oh, Jesus, I like that. That's a good emoji. That's a good emoji. Jesus coming through. So yeah, do us a favor before we get going, before we get started tonight. I'll read you what the game is like. I will throw it out there and sit there and say it is not a paid stream. It's not a paid sponsorship. The good guys that were behind the title decided to, hey, yo, here, you like Gam? Have Gam. And I'm like, I like Gam. Who am I to say no to free Gam? So we play free game. We not pay for it, but we get game free, which has been fantastic. I like free stuff. You guys like free stuff too. So yeah, that's it's a great way of going about it. So it's a good way to go about it. I'm not doing anything else other than being sick with a cold. Sounds like man needs more whiskey. Sponsored by myself. I mean, yes. But just look, I'll quickly touch on this, and then I'll get you guys ready for it, okay? So from this point onward, I'm jumping between 6 tabs over here. I'm so sorry, everybody. There we go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. So from here on out, the only thing you need to take in on this game as we go is welcome to the stream. I am the world's best, worst cleric. Basically, Esoteric Ebb, I'm going to read some cliff notes here at the same time, because I haven't played it yet. I wanted to do it all on live stream because it's a narrative-driven game, and I didn't want to spoil it. But the things that I did know, it's an isometric, I guess you could say like a story-based RPG mixed with a lot of dice rolling, so it's big elements of D&D. But if I had to compare it to anything, very similar to Disco Elysium. So it's caught my eye. Disco Elysium is like peak when it comes to story. I hope that Esoteric Ebb is able to do it. But long and short, it's set in a bizarre post-arcane punk fantasy setting. You are a Cleric, an expert in esoteric events and glorified government goon. Inspired by classic CRPG games, Esoteric Ebb features deep and branching dialogue with staggering amount of choice, which means we're going to make all the wrong choices together, and I'm here for it. It is 5 days ever until first election. A tea shop explodes in heart of city. They send you to deal with the mess. Everything else I'm not going to read because I started reading it and it looked like it was going into spoiler territory. Get comfortable, crack a peppy. Tomorrow, don't forget to set your alarm for 5 a.m. because you've got 6 a.m. Anzac Dawn Service Australians. Do not miss out. Everybody else, you get sleep in. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. In the meantime, here, look, I push button. Look, see, professional streamer, number 1 here. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. Where is dog? Dog is here. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. I'll turn the camera off until the dog decides what he is doing. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but Darth Vader is... Oh, he's what? Luke's uncle? Am I going to play Mouse PI for hire? I would like to, but at the same token, I was talking to Jimmy about this the other day. One, I've lost my stomp pad. Two, I inadvertently, accidentally clicked and somehow I went from being all about, I'll stream 1 game a month to 4 games this month. So I'm like, I'll give it a fair burl. We'll see how we go. I might hold off on Mouse PI. I do want to play it, but I don't want to jam it in with too many games. I'm not the only one with cold. Mum has cold, brought it into the house and spread it to Dad and I. Well, you need to drink more whiskey. Did you see that IGN gave that game a 6? IGN also downvoted Pokemon for having too much water. Whenever people tell me about anything about IGN, I always sit there and say, look, this is why we don't listen to paid journalism. We play games and we deduce our own scoring because we're adults. Oh, that's the wrong button, Tubbs. Well, not really, because it worked. Right, welcome to Esoteric Ebb. There's a cloud in the way. I tried. What have we got? We've got options, dialogue sizes, UI sizes, colorblind, visual quality is high, borderless, no. Unlimited, with your refresh rates. I'll drop audio to about here until we decide what's going on here. Okay, new game. Let's see what it gives us. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, cool. So we're going straight into this. Can I? Okay, so there are my points up there. Gotcha. Right. So let's have a look here. Let's bring all this back down to what we had it as. So we've got 6 stats here as per everything. We have strength. We've got strength. We have dexterity. We have constitution. We have intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Right. So strength is every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Earth lives like the sliver of land. Thorners lament folk prayer. Okay, I didn't need to read that. What I need to read is strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities, but why? To protect the innocent, lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement to literally die. Become a zealot, regain your honor, set out on your divine mission. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. Guys, have we all played enough D&D to know what stats are for? Constitution measures your natural stamina, mental and physical. Is how much you can take before going down. My intellect is how many magazines I can read. Wisdom is the difference. Measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you. To feel it, you may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you the empathetic bond with her, but once in a fear. Okay, cool, excellent. Charisma is measurement of your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations. Right. Do you want me to start building stats, or do we want to work together as a team to put these out, or we just go random? Let's have this conversation before we start. I want to see chats here, here, and here. Note your exits are here and there. Okay? Tip your waitress and be well. Black Flag Resync. Thoughts before we get into it? Well, I never played Black Flag originally because of all the water in it. So as a result, I can't really give you an honest opinion. Great pirate game, terrible Assassin's Creed game. Now in high definition and 4K because they can't make good Assassin's Creed games anymore. It'll be a thing. You guys will play it. You'll enjoy it more. That's a cool image for it. For all the different stats, I do like all the different icons. And there's pre-built as well. So we've got Primal Clerics, Trickster Clerics, Scholar Clerics, Beefy Cleric. Yes, more apples, Apple Boy. Unstable Cleric. All in strength. You do it because you will F you over. More strength, more bonk. But I'm a cleric. This is the thing. It's cleric. Cleric. Investigations. I have mace, not hammer. Do you have to be cleric? Yes, so the whole game is about a cleric. So you play the role of a cleric. My background is little weirdo. You were a novelty to the... Oh, hang on. I will move my fat head over here. You were a novelty to them. The boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. I mean, hell yeah. Cleric has hammer and mace, still bonk. High strength cleric votes for the party of Nordvik. Oh my god, we gotta worry about politics? Votes for revolutionary free striders? Oh yo. Alright, cool. Let's just stick with unstable cleric, alright? I play strength in every single game. For once, this is a game about talking. It would be really nice to have the ability to charm our way through any situation. Everything else is going to suck. I'm strength, I'm weak little man. Constitution, weak little man. Wisdom, dumb little man. Intelligence? I know the difference between, fruit salad and salsa. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going with it. We're gonna send it, boys. We're gonna send it. Unstable cleric, they should bow before your ego. Finish. What could possibly go wrong? It's 5 days until the first ever election. My brother will play Black Flag Resynced. You love the original? An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you, the weakest cleric in Nordvik. Albeit one with incredible conversational skills. Oh, that's cool. It's tailored to me. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. And remember to always play the winning side. I see. I'm like this. The campaign will take you from level 1 to level 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you've had a good time. And you're unstable, right? Sure, I'll explain the worst. Go wild, buddy. Oh, what? Oh, okay, it's the loading screen. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Oh, hey, ouch. Cinematic. Shh. Everyone, shush. Cinematic, all right? Here we go. Jor, truth and nothing else, a voice declares. Okay, cool. How's the audio? Do we have crackling and staticking? See, I don't know if that's tinnitus in my ear or not. Is it like a high-pitched whine to you guys? I think that it might be intentional. Oh, okay, cool. What is your name? Ragan. Your name is Ragan. Okay, cool. And in your statement of citizenry, Ragan Hemlin. D13, success. Ragan, is that it? Don't think you're called that very often. No, you're not. Oh, okay. So all of my special, all of my stats are talking to me? Okay. Ragan doesn't sound right. Ragan Hemlin, Ragan. Can we rename ourselves? I mean, I've succeeded with them all, so I'm going to be Ragan Hemlin. Factually correct. Thank you, intelligence. Your answer, another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? What is this, an interrogation? What's an occupation in this context? Stay silent or look around. Failure. It's more than darkness, it's nothing. All around you. Okay, well, what's an occupation in this context? This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. There you go, success. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class am I? I'm upper class! Yeah! Alright. You're a great spellcaster who will rule the world one day. Not sure any answer is good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. You're a high-class scoundrel, the best of the best, you see? Do you see? And awful at every... God, why is my constitution letting it down? I'm a sneaky little rogue, I'm a wizard, I'm awful at everything. Well, I am, I'm awful at everything. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Putting yourself down is not a great way to get people to love you. Oh. Unless you're very manipulative about it. Ooh. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Goal, that would be to get out of this dark pit for one. With your gift, you can easily take control one day. The Goblin Chieftain, she needs... So we don't listen to Constitution ever, alright? We ignore Constitution. To get out of the darkness. What is a sparrow? It's the thing that makes the farts. Get out of the darkness. Keep looking for a way out. No reply, no feedback. Then what is your political affiliation? Oh, yoy. Here we go. Time to divide chat nice and early. Question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. This is a setup. It has to be. Okay, wisdom's not too great neither. It is the uglists. Yes, they're decent. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. So intelligence is slightly psychotic, but has the stats to pull it off. Dexterity is all like, look, we just want to be out of this. And then more than anything, my ego seems to be navigating me correctly. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices thanks to the revolutionary freestriders. Elections are. Thanks, Constitution. Oh, nah, exhausting. He failed. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist. And that frightens you, the pressure. You're unstable, so it makes sense. I guess we're kind of dealing, like, every character in the game is probably just going to be all the different stats as they argue amongst what makes me, me. So we got the Nationalists, the Asgalists, the Freestriders. I don't know any of these words. I should be in charge. Actually, I'm apolitical or stay silent. Ooh. Oh, mate. I'm going to... Thank you. I know it's 8 p.m. Thank you, Flower. 2? The Asgalists? You want me to be an Asgalist? Whoa, I don't even... Who are the Asgalists? The Asgalists are for Wisdom. Wisdom doesn't know what he's talking about. Why would Muscles know words? For? I don't know any of these words. Well, so the way it's going so far is that... there we go. Here we go. Political affiliation. So charisma's smart. It's saying it's a setup. It has to be. Wisdom is telling me the Asgalists. Intelligence is... It's the duty of powerful. So it's telling me that I'm the leader. So intelligence is just full of narcissism. Dexterity is like, look, we've moved past it. We're going towards the revolutionary freestriders. So they're probably like, you know, the ones that want to break away from the chains. Constitution has no idea what he's doing here. It's 3 brain cells fighting over 4th place here. Strength is just the bound to duty, but it doesn't know what's good for us. So I'm just gonna sit there and say, do you know what? I should be in charge. I am, okay? I should be in charge. Once we based our worth on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. Also, Scooby Dooby, welcome into you. Stubbs! Kakosi, welcome in. Eric, welcome in. NPC Nikki, welcome in. Kakosi, everybody, how is your Friday? Winston, hey. not chew that. What have we said about eating plastic, huh? Absolutely not. I can smell your breath, dude. Oh, mate. I might have to... Give me 1 second. I'm just going to pick up something and go throw it on the kitchen table. Oh, yoy. Watch out. Watch out. Okay, so for those of you that were late to the party, over the weekend I was cleaning up the house. Winston got one of my figurines and ate it, and he had a 2-inch figurine lodged in his small intestine and in his colon. So I had to drop like an arm and a leg at the vet. And the second we get back, and the second he's all good, and the second he's got it all out of him, immediately goes, oh, that looks like plastic, I'll eat that. No! We don't listen to it. Okay, cool. The voice is fading. This is the end, the final question. How did you die? Wait, what? I'm dead? Now's your chance. Break free. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. Well, Allah. I deed when he deed. I am not deed. All right, there we go. There we go. What's the game? We're playing Esoteric Ebb. And for reasons I don't know, I'm in the wrong chat. Right there. Sorry, Fry Cook, I had the wrong tab open. And as a result of that, I've missed a quarter of the chats. I am so sorry, my guy. We're playing Esoteric Ebb. It's very similar to Disco Elysium, apparently. It's that same style of vibe in game. So a bit of an RPG mixed with D&D elements. Did you know that whenever you sauce on pasta, taste sauce pasta, this is because sauce and taste pasta, and sauce is the pasta taste when you sauce on pasta. Duh. Why would you pasta your sauce and not sauce on pasta? Brother, come on. Only if you have pocket ravioli. The art looks fantastic. I'm here for the art. Imagine saying deed, but with the same eed as beard. Deed. As long as the game is animated as well as this, I will be a very happy fat man. Like, legitimately. Oh, we're not going to skip. We're not skipping. Esoteric Ebb. So we got 1, 2. So the 6 pillars there were all our stats, clearly, because it was color-coded. I have no idea what the Ebb is, but we're being sent to investigate it. And the art style looks like it's going to be permanent. Oh! Yeah. I have questions now. There's a note. Many apples. I like apples. And we're in a crypt. Okay. Alright. Okay, game. Guys, it is 8:05 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Let us set the clock for 60 minutes. It has 1 hour to impress me. Day 1,
G'day.
March 22nd. Turtles, Kakosi, welcome in. I am awake. A fresh start. Okay, get up. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you slept for days. Don't sleep in the armor. Okay, so I like dexterity already. Ready for the quest to continue. Let me check my stuff. Hang on. What stuff? Oh, I don't know. Stuff. Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. Okay, constitution, you suck. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Here we go. Here we go. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Eric, go have a good night and have a great weekend. Thank you for coming past and saying g'day, bud. I appreciate you. Thank you muchly. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. Well, let's look around. A circular stone chamber. Storage for apples and corpses. Okay. I mean, the two can be mixed together. Why not? Those piles are apples. Is this Tolstad? Okay, what is Tolstad? Oh my goodness, you can click everything! Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Jordas Billa, a sprawling tunnel network, and Water Lane, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now. Okay, well, what is Water Lane? Water Lane is the largest trade port in Nordvik, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and is the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges. considered one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Well, Norvik's obviously the big city we're in. Norvik is the central city of Ascani and the last bastion of humanity. Oh, wow, okay. It was founded upon the end of the Reconquest in 468 AE, exactly 70 years ago. This is PC, yes, yeah. I don't believe it's had... I don't think it's got plans for console or... What do we got? Is Steam so far? It's published, so it's a one-man team. So Christopher Bodgaard is the developer, published by Raw Fury. It is only available on Windows so far. So yeah. Steam PC. Okay, what is the Reconquest? The Reconquest is a historical event in Norvik. It began with Urth's landing in 466. It is said to have been finished by 468, so 2 years, when Urth finished eradicating the trolls who roamed the ruins of the Tulin Cattle. The more I read foreign words and apostrophes, the more the Slav's going to start coming out. All right, be worried. When Urth finished it, it is a point of contention if it should be called a reconquest or just conquest, as no humans had ever lived in the location before. I see apples and corpses. Get the F out of here now. Okay, cool. Well, let's move on. Okay, I got 1 hit point. There we go. 1 hit point means, oh, we got 5 out of 6 hit points. Very good. Very good. What are you doing, Winston? Okay. Winston's like, I'm here. Hi, everyone. No worries. I was going to pass it to a friend. Heck yeah. Oh, a quest! Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Wisdom is useless. My 2 most useless stats at this point in time are Wisdom and Constitution. So I don't have amnesia. No. Fantastic. All right. Just remember it. Your thoughts are scattered. But your memory is intact. Okay, well, what's the quest again? You got a job, the tea shop job. What's the tea shop job? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Okay, cool, yep. Easy job, you'll be done in a day or 2. Right.
House, working house.
Yeah, so Kakarus, welcome in, Kakosi. Esoteric Ebb is quite literally Dungeons and Dragons clerical version of Disco Elysium. It's looking really pretty, but we're just starting. And the voices in my head are all my stats. So strength, constitution, dexterity, everything is in for the boys. Is nice. Oh, have you already played it or have you already seen it? Okay, cool. Just a job, so I've done this before. A quest, I like those. How much time do we have? So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up a random tea shop. Okay, cool. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Okay, cool. I got experience, so 5 XP for asking questions. I like. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Urth militia service, so Uthgard militia service, as well as a few years at the Towers. The Towers are the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as the OACN. The OACN, nobody calls it that. Well, what is it then? Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you've read a lot about it in these types of fiery events. They're not too common these days, however, this incident does not appear overly complex. Right, well... Strength, constitution, and wisdom, useless. Useless deadbeats sitting at the back of the bus, not helping at all, alright? The ones that are helping us are dexterity, my ego, and my intelligence. Those guys are carrying hard. Hello, Winston. What's up, Bubba? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. Sorry. The Fire Nation is always the one who blows up the tea shop. Don't start talking about the Fire Nation. I started talking about that the other day, and suddenly I was being racist. And I'm like, how? And that's just Avatar conversations. And I'm like, oh, dear. All right, how much time do I have? Until the election, duh. So 5 days. 5 days, they think it'll take 2, which is in 5 days. Thank you, intelligence. Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogues. Oh, so to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. Let's go. You need to go out for wheeze, do you? I've offered to take you out 3 times now, and not once have you had a poo, but you had a wee. So, no, you can wait until ad break, Bubba. But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. There's also BS politics involved here. You'll love it. Okay. Yes, Winston. You want to go out for a poo? No voice acting. Not that I've seen so far. Not that I've seen so far. Can I think about this first? Time is limited.
Are you winning, son?
Withdrawal, I'm always winning. Time is limited. It's a lot to... Oh. Okay, cool. I feel dizzy. Oh, dear. The weight of Urthgard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches, its contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here, and corpses... Stop telling me the same thing over and over, you useless stat. Bro, please. Corpses? What the hell is this place? Just take it easy. You might have failed at getting the first 200-300 people to like you. Goodness me. But you've got 500,000 other folks to fool in this city. It is with the utmost confidence that you know eventually someone has to love you. That's correct. Thank you. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. What? Why? Okay. Yep, rub my temples. As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head. Colloquially, commonly known as a helmet. There you go. Can I take it off? No, we don't remove the helmet. I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face. Okay, thank you, Constitution. Not a good idea. Not yet. Oh, yoy. So there's a reason for that. Can't wait until you do. Thank you, Charisma. We have Behold Trifle. Have a look. An apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Then I will trifle with it. Oh my goodness, it runs so nicely. Okay. Oh, guys. Look at this. This is pretty. Inventory over here. Apple consume. I got 1 HP. Beautiful. It looks nice. 1 HP, 1 hit dice, +2 proficiency, empty feet slots, deep storage. Oh, deep storage. Okay, cool. So let's learn to love this game. We have a questing tree. Oh my goodness. Right. So we have 3 questing trees. Class conflict. As of now, you have said 1 single time that you are a wizard, which you are, despite the getup. Your true talent lies within the arcane, obviously. Okay, cool. The tea shop that blew up. Your purpose on Tolstad is to investigate a tea shop that exploded. So we've got 3 quests. Election week. The first ever election in Norwegian.
Welcome to the Beards Club. Got the pocket tie.
Oh, goodness me.
You're a wizard, Tubbs.
I am a wizard. Thank you so much, MJ. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Oh, you're a lovely person. Thank you. Well, we have 3 quests. 1 is pertaining to my class. 1 is pertaining to the tea shop. 1 is pertaining to the election week. The first ever election in Norwegian history will take place in just a few days' time. What will you vote for? We're gonna learn about all the other stuff there. Right, so we're painting out a bit of a map as we go through the journal here. Thank you, Scooby. And spellbook. I have cure wounds. Can I use that? Can I cast it? No, I cannot. 1 spell difficulty, prepared spells. I have 0 prepared spells. All right. So how do I get out of all of this? I just click away. All right. What is that? Hang on. Hey. Behold. This isn't yours, is it? I don't know. Take it. A tattered cloak. The cloak is sprawled out on the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Weigh it in your hands and wring out the water. Should I wear this? Wring out the water. The cloak, the filthy liquid falls onto the floor of the stony chamber. It is still quite wet. Weigh it in my hands. It is heavy. Hands observant. Should I wear this? No. Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue or newer doer well. So what if it's a little damp? You'll have to wear it. I'll think about it. I mean, I'm a rogue, let's wear it, but I'm not a rogue. I'll think about it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. This is the kind of magic item that can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. Is crowns the main coinage? Okay. Okay, there we go. Earth's passing, the day your god died. Norvik used to celebrate this with fervor, and when you were little, as many fanatics believed he would return if they hosted a true legendary feast. It's not yours, though. It's the city's. You can't just use it for anything. Shush, it's yours. You can do whatever you want. Now, put on your cloak and rob some... reallocate some resources. I like this. Okay. So let's have a look. Inventory. We can equip. Oh. Look, guys, on and off. Look at that. Look at that. So if you actually equip it, it puts it on there. I like this. A divine shrine covered in apples. Let's engage with it. The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. The monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. It's a sacred shrine left in this state. It's an insult to Earth and all of his people. Indeed. You are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Urt's dream afloat. The city is lost, but it is not lost yet. How poetic. You're also aware that this city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? Human, tall and beautiful, like yourself. Known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. The coast, also known as Jor's Realm. It is a strip of land. Okay, cool. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be the ring or half-sphere due to the bend of the horizon. So what are the infinite wastes? Starting at approximately 1,000 or so miles from the coast, depending on various factors, this land is inhospitable, unexplorable, and quite frankly, cursed. Each band has its unique flavor of the waste. Change from stagnation and mire of decay. Urt's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall due to exactly that kind of rhetoric. Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. Everyone expects the Spanish Inquisition. It's 2026, my guy. Arco, we all expect this now. Stop complaining this is not going to solve anything. Let's remove the apples. Let's clean it up. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart. Are these rare? No, you'll find shrines like this all over Nordvik. Okay, cool. Can I pray here? To what exactly? So it's a waste of time? Yes, a waste. Nothing else. Thank you, intelligence. You may pray as you wish. Alright, cool. Have you started playing it? Looks like you haven't moved. I'm reading a lot of things because I want to be informed of what's going on. So to cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. See, this is the important stuff. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogue. Each cast expends one spell slot. Cool. Let's go prepare spells. Cure wounds. You. There we go. So I only have one spell. That's helpful. Can I pray? Let's pray. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You take a deep breath and you begin your prayer. And tranquility. Let's contemplate the tea shop. You let your mind go through basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That is it. What about the election? The first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Wait, my vote won't matter, but it will be the most important of all? Ask those around you and what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice acting along the way. You might find your own voice along the way, sorry, not acting. Contemplate your class. Identity is not easy. It's everything, from faction to home life to street. What you choose might be a first step. Choose wisely. Can I return here when I have more things to think about? Always. Talking to yourself, huh? Yeah, well, I needed professional help. I can't ask wisdom. You must be a lonely guy. Finish my prayer. Get out of it. Wait, can't I heal here through divine assurance or something? Yes? Possibly. The gods are kind to you. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you'll have to do it yourself. Oh, man. Wisdom about to screw me over. Okay, cool. Try healing. I got a 12. I failed. I was meant to get a 13. I got a 12. Minus 2 for my score. Failure. You focused your mind on Audit's symbol, his red eye. You recite a few words of remembrance before you sense the channeled strings around the shrine. They converted upon you. Menu! Hooray! Well, that's something. Is great. Is like Hellblade, but worse because reading. I don't mind the reading, but I think with the streaming aspect, it's going to run me quite hoarse in the throat by tomorrow. Sure it is, but you sense that is something you've missed. What were those words? The ones you learned about the towers. Look, you know what? I'm done. Okay? I want to go. It's a corpse under a blanket. You stare at a blue rag draped over someone. Okay. Human male over 40. So you can't sleep down here. No response. Give it up. Nothing to gain here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under a blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance. Let's check under the rag. Underneath you find the cold corpse of human. Looking over him you find hair, pale skin. He's got a beard. He was once alive once. Mid-40s factory worker, Ascani blood. His complexion shows nearly no decay, most likely under the effect of a preserving spell. The guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. The DC difficulty class of a dire choice is determined by how challenging that roll be for you. If you select the dice choice, then you roll a 20-sided die. If you get the same number or higher as the DC, you succeed in the roll. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to give this a try. Let's examine him closer. 18 plus 2, 20! There's something strange here. There's no regular gentle repose. Second level necromancy spell keeps a corpse from decaying. Look close, but do not move the corpse. Lean in and look closer. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and shape of his body, this man most likely died of a common disease or internal failure. I mean, that's pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you'll get, except there's also a marking on the right leg, a circle with a cross inside it. Oh, 300 pieces. You recall this is the marking of PR, potential revivification. So this guy can be revived. Right. Seems so. He most likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF. What is an RF? A revive fund. Alright. Nor did he have family members with enough cash. Okay. Revive fund is a typical life insurance. Monthly payments are made into an account that can be used to pay for the resurrection of a fallen holder, given they're under the age of 75. Resurrection is the act of returning to life. There are many spells that do this, from a weak Revivify to the legendary True Resurrection. Revivify is a third-level necromancy spell. It is used within 60 seconds of death. Okay, well, that's not good. True Resurrection is a 9th-level legendary spell capable of bringing anyone back to life. If you believe the legends, there are many different tales with different takes on the restrictions, but generally, you cannot use it on a creature that has been dead for over 200 years. When you broken alive, you broken deed. This is valid. Okay. Can I cast Revivify? Potentially, yes. Although the question is, why should you? Third level spell slot is a valuable resource. Why waste it on some blue-collar corpse? It's okay to loot him? Yeah, why not? Hell yeah. In fact, loot everything. Thank you. Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it loudly. Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even those in the enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know. How do I loot? He's a working man, the type that spent his whole life toiling away for nothing. Well, why is he here? This is a morgue, a lich house. The old lich house, clearly. It's a mortuary, a holding space for bodies during times of undeath. They are known for heavily guarded. Okay. The apples make it hard to believe, but yeah. Must be one hell of a deal to put those two together. All right, look. Let's go. All right, let's get going. Oh, we have many apples? Hang on. What is that? Divine scripture. Where does it... Where take. Shield of Faith. Cool, new spell. New spell. Hell yeah. All right, Shield of Faith. What are these? Pile of apples. Engage with the apples. Stare at the pile of apples. Walk away. If you know what's good for you, these apples are not in pristine condition. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? It's not literally a question of could. It's a question of do you have the time? As well as will your stomach survive the ordeal? No. You are not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would lead to death. Don't waste your time here. At the very least, don't eat the less fresh ones. Please don't. You're not the apple boy anymore. Ability checks for... Oh. I need to get a 12, which means I need to roll at least a 14. You know what? That's not too hard. Let's eat the apples. And it's big success! Here we go. You look upon this challenge with determination. Your stomach is empty. Dig in. Oh, yes. Digging in, the first apple goes down the hatch. Going smooth so far. Another one! Number 2 goes well. You chew it in peace. Now the third. Yep, that was an apple. Okay, cool. Next one. This one was harder. Your stomach fights the taste. One more. This is the limit. As you chow down on the apple, you feel your jaw ache and your hands shake. Apple overdose, dangerous stuff. No such thing. Come on. You feel refreshed. I'm at full 6 out of 6 hit points now. Pile of apples towers over you still. You barely made a dent. Why did you do this again? Yes, eat the apple, apple boy. I feel sick. As you feel sick, you see something sticking out of the pile of apples. Oh, piece of paper. I got dancing light. What is dancing light? It's a spell scroll. So, you see? By doing stupid things, we find good things. We're going to do all the stupid things. It is dancing light, a versatile cantrip that can be used to light up your surroundings at will. Oh, lovely. You quickly memorize the scroll, consuming it into your psyche, as you always do. When you will leave your deed, quick game's a fast game. Come on, boys. Some people at the towers used to fear your innate power to master magic like that, which is understandable. It's pretty terrifying. Cantrips are a spell that can be cast at will outside of dialogues. They do not consume spell slots. Very cool. Right, where is that? A great mountain of apples. What is that? A very important piece of paper. Well, then all the more reason to trifle with it. It's a voting card. Voting card that gives -1 to intelligence. Scuff voting card made out to Ragan Hamlin. It's a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Oh, goodness me. All right. Well, how do I get out of this? There we go. Who are you? A guy. He looks indecisive. Can I trifle with him? Oh. All right. I'm going to talk to him first, and then I'll try pickpocketing him. You approach the shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. Okay, we'll ignore him if he's not... Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression of a dried face. This guy's dead? Try not to get bit. Okay, cool. Well, poke him. Man does not appear to react to any way of being poked. This is a reanimated corpse. Probably a work zombie, although it is illegal to employ the dead since the bone purge of 11. Goodness me, this game just lore dumps on you left, right, and center. A citywide effort in 11 PE to stop necromancers from out-competing mortal staff factories. Alright, well, let's trifle. And we're going to steal this. Oh, beautiful. 22. I pickpocketed the Zambi. Okay. Well, that's the way we want to go. But I haven't got any of my equipment, so it's pointless fighting the Zambi right now. All right, let's leave. When we get our gear and our weapons, we'll come back and we'll take care of that Zambi. Who are you? Good morning, Cleric. The art style is fantastic. Viskin, local mortician. I don't understand any of this. Intelligence, behold. Oh, that's not very helpful. Oh, that's cool. So when you first meet someone for the first time, you'll roll your intelligence. Based upon the stat is how much information gets unlocked about them. That's sick. I botched the roll, but that is really, really bloody cool. So we know Viskin's a local mortician. He's a human, reads folk. Thank you, Butters. The pale man handles corpses in the basement. A typical self-employed city contractor. Right. Let's go behind and. Ooh. The mind expansion. I need a 15 on that. I can charm the person. Did I just straight up took charm person out of his back pocket. There we go. All right. So if I want to steal the mind expansion, I've got a pickpocket and I need a DC of 15. What was my... Where do I find my stats again? There we go. My dexterity is 15 plus 4. So whatever I roll, it adds plus 4 to it. So all I really need to do is get a 10? No, I need to get an 11. I think we can get an 11. You know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit. Well, that was fun. Oh. You slowly remove your hand from his right side pocket. Just play it cool. Play it off and be cool. You slowly remove your hand. Say, I'm sorry, and remove your hand from his pocket. Or say, nice robe. I'm gonna hit him with that nice robe. Thank you, Cleric. He glances down at your hand still in his pocket. You want me to point with the other hand? Yes. Yes, please. I can really explain. He stares at you. You really can't. I'm checking you for illegal stuff. He glances at you. Contraband and the like. Did you find anything? Yes, I did. Did you? Not really, no. And please remove your hand, Cleric. Oh, the pal man turns back to his papers. Maybe the stuff in his pockets aren't valuable, or maybe he's so rich he doesn't care. Stop sneaking around behind the mortician and leave. So that's now locked. You can't do that again. So we botched that. Okay, that's done. Wait, what is that? What is that? It's a pocket watch. Yoink. Take that. +1 to intellect. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So I'm wearing my pocket watch. I'll wear my this. That's a -1 intelligence. That's +1 dexterity, -1 charisma. Okay, so look, we're already starting to mess with stats. If I had the pocket watch and I had the wisdom tooth, I might have been able to. No, not really. It was a dexterity check and I failed. Okay, We have an ad coming up in 45 seconds, so we're going to take a brief little break. I'm going to get up, take the dog outside for a wee. You guys are going to get up, go make a coffee, grab yourself something to eat. Put on some popcorn. It's Friday night, for goodness sake. Go get some popcorn in you. All right, and when we come back, we'll continue playing the game. I'm loving this, but I think this is going to be more for you guys on a Saturday morning after you've watched an episode of Bonkers, and then you just want to play some relaxing, story-driven games after morning cartoons. I think that's my vibe so far in the first hour of game. You know, like just getting into it, having a good time. I think it's more of a chill out, don't stream kind of game, but I'm playing it on stream because I know better than you guys. But I'll be right back. Get up, stretch your legs. We'll have a chat in a minute when I'm back. Winston, that's already like crushing my head. Won't be long. I have Lego here. Come on, Winston. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We have returned. I'm going to put on my glasses because lots of reading is starting to bring on headache. So we are going to do this.
Welcome to the Beats Club. Got the pocket tie.
Whoppa! What dynamite? Thank you so much
That's
for the
a long
sub.
time.
That's a long time. What, a long time ago? Or I was gone for a long time? Or the 37 months that you have been supporting the stream, brother? Thank you so much. Welcome into you. How's your Friday, bud? How's your form? You all G'd up for a weekend? Because I got a long weekend. I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. It's going to be beautiful, brother. You're just in time, though. We're actually playing Esoteric Ebb, which is a story-driven RPG. Great game from what we found so far. The art style is just amazingly beautiful. It looks like Saturday morning Disney cartoons. You know, you used to sit there and watch things like, you know, Thundercats and all that. So art style is amazing. Lots of dialogue, no voice acting, lots of dialogue. Other than that, I'm doing really, really well, man. I'm winning. I'm always winning. My posture's looking good, only because I have a nice big chair that punches me in lower spine. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On top of the paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. A great perch. These are the official documents of the city. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you really don't belong here, but if there's anything I can do, Cleric, just let me know. He smiles at me. I don't like the way he's smiling at me, boys. Bow before this creature. No. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it is almost there, just not quite. Okay, well, look, I have a lot of questions, but I don't want to sit here and ask all of them to a dude I just put my hand into his pocket. So I'm gonna say, are you, did you save him a life? Viskin, he puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, Cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in prime condition. See? Even though my strength is so terribly outmatched on everything here, it is the dumbest stat possible. He still swings and swears by the fact that anything more than 1 HP means we're ready for action. River Takey added. What is that? They caught you in a net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. So not dead, just a bit wet. Story of our lives. Wait, how did you end up in the river? Well, let's listen to intelligence here, because he knows how to talk. How did I end up in the river? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges of Tolstad. There are 7 bridges over River Torna connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. The I woke up in a lich house tale. Charisma's got it down, right? I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. How awful. Okay, cool. So I'm in fact alive? The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes. I believe you are. Very good. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterlane? That's just a guess. Good guess. Lots of boaters hang out there. Okay, boaters looks like a racial slur, guys. Come on. Typical bloody boaters hanging out down by Waterlane. Alright, I have some other questions. I require some assistance with things. There is a zombie in your basement. Figure out that's weird. Figure out what's weird about this guy. So I need goodness me, wait, what do I need to get here? I need to score 31? Does that sound right? What? There is no way I'm getting that. That's an impossible roll. I think that's the whole point. 3. -1. You glare at the pale man who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe you can get back to this later. Some dice checks are locked on failure, others can be attempted later. These checks are unlocked on a long or short rest or by spending shards of jaw. but a roll with a very high DC should probably be lowered before attempting again. So you can lower DC rolls. Okay. My man, there's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No. An undead abomination right below. I understand. We're closely connected to the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. The city below, short for the city below the city. I hate that already. The phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Nordvik. Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches if you delve deep enough. I like riches. Monster, short for monstrosity. Defined as non-sentient creature born out of magical means, often by combining various natural beasts or from curse or esoteric events. A quick movement in the lower left. Wow. His expressions actually changed. Don't trust these words. However, I will take this up with the Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. The Halfway Bridge Tribe? Oh. The Halfway Bridge Tribe, commonly called the Halfways, one of 3 Gobbo tribes in Nordvik, and arguably the most influential, despite their small size, led by Lady Mishka Sageleaf, with their headquarters in Gobbo Garden in Tolstad. Okay, cool. Gobbo Garden is a dwarven-built citadel sitting on the southernmost tip of Tolstad. I gotta like write all this down. No, wait, no, I actually don't believe you. Oh, goodness me. Let's go. What do you mean, Cleric? Oh, God, are you gonna attack him? This zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you're... Utst. We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. Utst. The kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I'll also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your... You clearly do... Pay me. Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG, which is the Pest Control Guild. One of the oldest guilds in Nordvik. They are supposed to keep monsters at bay and clean up any unwanted critters across the city. These days, they are bogged down in requests from citizens and the city that they usually have backlogs for months. Hellman is twisting the entire conversation. Smart. If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Oh shit, I know this guy? Oh, you know Viskin, do you? Because Viskin seems like a dodgy sort of person, Purple. Welcome in. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, Cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure with the good work to your patriarch, will assure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing in on the tea shop. Oh goodness me, this guy, he not stop talking. Tad Daddy Grim, Kakosi brother, welcome in, man. How you doing? He's going in circles around you, and it's time to step in. Argue. Okay, we're gonna hit him with resist his incredible oratory power. Well, sir, missed your sexy face, mate. Is good times. Good times around here. Hope you're winning. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into Friday, boys. How's your form? We're playing one of those lots of reading games tonight, yeah? Many readings. We're playing Esoteric Ebb, which is if you played games like Disco Elysium, or those narrative-driven RPGs with lots of, like, dice skill checks and stuff, straight out of that. So it's a CRPG, really good story, heavy on D&D. Cool Grenade grabs another Pepsi can and shelves it. Let's go! Get it up there! Welcome in, Ghoul. How you doing? Don't drink the shelf. Why are you drinking the shelf Pepsi? Man! Okay, as long as it smells nice. Get it in ya. Operation in and around, brother. Oh, I gotta switch back to that. You have not played Disco yet, but I want to check it out. Papa's good. Papa's good. He spent the last couple of days just sort of going through the ins and outs, thanks to a what do you call it? A vet visit. So we do things very, very, very easy here. Because at the moment he is. I'm gonna click open link new tab here. Cool, that worked. I'm so sorry, everybody. Bam, bam, copy. Oh, yeah, copy. There we go. I'm just doing everything all in one hit here. There we go. Biggity bam. Love it. Love it when it works. This is Ghoulie. She's an Aussie as well. Ghoulie, Kakushte, welcome in. How are you doing? How is your Friday? Ghoul has a Frenchie. Is it a Frenchie? You just got a Frenchie? So I have an English Bulldog. I was looking at adopting a French Bulldog, but they are just too much attitude for me. They truly are. Resist his incredible auditory power. Here we go. You suck. Oh, you suck. I was too short. As the Power Man blabbered on, you attempt to gather your thoughts and make some kind of point. Come on, something. Just open your mouth and say something, damn it. I think that... I agree, and whatever compromise we do end up at, I feel lucky to have had your expertise here on this day. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Stop muttering, just say it. I'm trying! Your screech echoes throughout the chamber. For the first time, you see a genuinely baffled expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds. Then he says, Cleric, with all due respect. Oh! Perhaps you should see a professional. Oh, goodness me, I took damage. His comment hits you in the heart and soul. Your legs are shaking. I believe we are done with this particular topic. Is there anything else you need? I need... Hoppa! Oh, yeah! Ghoulie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's your Friday? How's your form? Have you got your alarm set for dawn service tomorrow, or are you going to sleep in? This is a story game. I always steal Tubbs' games. Esoteric Ebb. It is a game that I sit here and I've played for an hour now, and I haven't even gotten out of the first building yet. Many decisions, lots of dialogue. The lack of voice acting is a bit of a bummer. However, it is solo developed by a single guy, so I'm willing to overlook it, because the animation and art style on this is just chef's kiss. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, truly wonderful. Wonderful game. I would recommend. Except for like when you have your heart. Disco also launched without voice acting. Hopefully they add it later. I would replay it again with voice acting. I'm going to play this through, but... Pardon me one moment. Abba? Oh, you can have this one. You're not allowed to have these ones because you eat them and you swallow them and you get plastic stuck in your damn colon. Yeah, have your cigarettes. Okay? Cigarettes for Winston. Very good. Oh, goodness me. I'm so sorry. So this is Winston here. So Winston was eating a rubber tire. I've given him his pack of durries. We'll just slide this casually out of the way. So now he's got his pack of cigarettes. He's chewing his durries. Whoppa! Yeah, no, there we go. Good boy. He is a good boy. He's a good boy, but he's in a little bit of trouble at the moment. He showed me a magic trick over the weekend. He turned a 2-inch vinyl figurine into an $800 vet bill. So, good times. Good times. If you, Oh, you have a French bully named Winston as well. This is good. This is good. Of course, Cleric. Anything for the city. If I could sit there and give a recommendation is, take everything that you've got from, like, puppy level and move it up higher. Like, rearrange everything now. Even if you sit there and say, oh, my dog is such a good boy, he not eat everything. You turn your back, he eat everything. This one here, look. He eat everything. Winston, real name Boris. He's has Slavic name Boris. Oy, oy, oy. I won't reach it if I do that. Well, you're going to have to put cardboard boxes and block everything that he can get to. So what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. If he knows more than you, it could be interesting to listen. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested. Greater knowledge awaits! Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books on the western wall. And of course, if you've already gotten your hands on my... Wait, you've already got your hands on my copy of Charm Person. How did he know I took it from his pocket? I'm sure I'll be of use to you, Cleric. A truly diabolical spell. The tower teaches it to only higher tier spellcasters, usually despite its first level. It's a great shortcut to charming people. You gotta be careful with the fallout, if you care about such things. What's his favorite treat aside from shelf collectibles? So Winston is currently, he's on a single protein diet at the moment. We're testing for allergies. So his favorite treat at the moment is everything, but the only thing he's allowed to treat is carrots. So I'm willing to give him carrots, maybe a bit of celery, because that's the majority of its water. But yeah, we're on a pretty strict diet at the moment. Juicy mango. Wendell loved mango. Winston, he'll eat it. He's just not allowed to at the moment. So we have to go through and see if we can identify what's making him itchy. Can you explain the very No, cool. How do I get... No, that's all I need to ask about spellcasting. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Urst. Maybe I will. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. That's all the help I need. Thank you. I'm gonna go now. Before you do, make sure you collect all your belongings. That's what I wanted! He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like he's trying not to show you his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and your voting card. A peculiar voting card. Every party has been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah, I'm indecisive. The Powman ignores your comment. I asked Ust to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook out to dry over there, and he points across the chamber. He then looks over to the corner of his desk where you took the pocket watch. Good. The esoteric pocket watch is very useful, Cleric. Make sure you keep it close. Beyond that, you should be good. Did I have any weapons? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of the River Torna. Well, thanks. Got it. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, Cleric. It gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. When exploring a city, you may move faster by running. You can either shift-click or double-click. Oh, okay, cool. That's my book over there. That's my book. An open manual for esoteric geometry. You know this already. It just doesn't matter. Go pick it up. Oh, incense. More like wincense. Am I right? Thick tome. Okay, can I engage with it? What is this? You flip the tome open. There are fine handwritten letters scattered across the pages. You can read these symbols, but they are all in Old Draconian and Dimonorian. Dimonorian is a common language of man spread across the coast during the Arcane Era, which was 511 years of rapid magical and technological growth. Cool. De verbis draconum, oras Thank you. Ars occulta. These words should translate into something akin to occult dragon speech. The author's name appears to be Calum Dimonori. Dimonori. Okay, cool. Can I translate this? No. Oh, you suck. Not with that many weeks of study. You were not trained in Draconic at the towers. Okay, well, I need to get my hands on comprehended languages. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere. It's fairly common. Excellent. There we go. What is this? Wait, is that... Well, that doesn't answer my question. What is? Oh, a ruined prayer book, -3 intelligence. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched in salt water. It's absolutely and completely ruined. Only a few pages of the soggy, Brackenesque papyrus pages are readable, but they appear to contain some kind of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing of the most basic... Wait, oh no! Someone has attempted to draw this to the best of their ability. No! Wait, Urth! This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have had to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. Gotta be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. Hell yeah, I like new things. I like new things. Okay, we'll take it either way. All right. What is this? Tray of old incense? Hell yeah. All right. You can't run at it. Okay, incense. Or like wincense. No, too much reading? No, we're gonna read. All right. So many books. Basic manuals, arcanist histories, and novels. So your stats are like influencing. Yeah. So your stats are the members of your party. So, you know, basically it rolls for success or failure based on what your actual stat points are. So in my case, my intelligence is dumb, my wisdom is dumb, and my constitution is dumb. But my charisma and my intelligence are smart as hell. Dexterity's trying his best. My dexterity is like Venusaur. Okay, there we go. Some of them stand out as you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your memory. Wait, hang on, let's go. Opening Trill Sisters book shows you an index of several tales, many of which you heard growing up. These stories shape reality, for the mind does not distinguish a tale from a real-life lesson, but they are the same. Okay. Cat! Welcome in! You've perfect time, Cat. But what? Why? Look, here's the cow. And like, what is here? Shepparton had an improvement. Read a little and the large. In the old days, when the dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a halfwit. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself in the oddest of places, and so it was he stumbled into a deep valley of Ascan. What are the titans? Titans are terms to the gigantic creatures who first inhabited the Shaped Jaws realm. I'm sure Shep was just a bunch of fruit orchards last I visited. It's really gone downhill. Yeah, see? Because you're eating fluff again. Winston! Ugazza, Baba, what are you doing? Uno momento, por favor. Hang on, He's gonna stuff. What? Yeah. Oh. I in the bum, I'm sorry. He's not allowed to have anything with fluff in it, so I'm actually going through and purging all of his toys this weekend. I'm throwing every single toy of his away, mainly because he's ripped them open, and when he rips them open, the fluff comes out and he eats the fluff. And I'm not doing another vet. I'm not taking another couple of days off work, and I'm not sitting there following you around as you proceed to shit liquid everywhere to make sure that you're okay. I love you. I do. Just so you know, the ears came forward when I say that, right? I love you, but I'm not sitting there cleaning up your shit left, right, and center. It's time that you be an adult, okay? You gotta be a grown-up. Good boy. His precious little tail wiggle. So, as he started getting better, we've been going to bed earlier. We've been getting out at least every single night, except for streaming nights. So we're being more sociable around town and getting out and about. We're eating home-cooked meals instead of just getting his usual kibble for the single diet. We're starting to incorporate things like peas and veggies and stuff. Because I'm like, well, if the majority of them are water, or at least we can find out what is good for him and what isn't bad, like what isn't good for him. We can do trial and error, and just to slowly incorporate better diet, you know. And as a result, far happier Papa Dog. They'll be good for fiber and nutrients. Yeah, he needs all the help with the poops that he can get. Look at this. Papa, come on, beautiful. There you go. Slaver approves. When we had ours, he was so chill, like a little human, sits on the couch. Oh, Winston is the worst, man. He is just like high energy, He'll come in and he was barking his head off the other night because I wasn't giving him all the attention he deserved and everything else. And I'm like, oh, mate. Oh. To think that the coast was filled with these beasts of jaw at one point. Sorry, I actually skipped that. Esoteric books. This valley was home to Kar Ymor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as the ancient forests and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden. Why am I reading this Slavically? All right, if it's in italics, I have to go straight into like reading it like a narrator. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of the swirling mists that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as charred husks. Isuth, the ancient red dragoon, had set the forests aflame, hoping to drive Kar Ymor from his domain and claim the fertile valley for himself. Isuth was the red dragon of Ascan, for those of you that didn't know. His rise to power through trickery and betrayal is legendary, as if his fall to Abacus, the half-wit, and the Mist Titan. Rumors say his spirit still haunts the ever-lit burned coast to this day. Kakas must have joined chat. Kakas been here the whole time. Kakas loves these sort of games, man. Continue to the verses. Here we go. Esoteric books. Thrick loom chum, who dares bring fire to where none shall come? Ashes taint my sacred mist. Speak, small one, lest you be missed. Abacus looked up, squinting through the fog, and scratched his head. Fire? No! I have no fire to share. No flame do I bring, nor ash to bear. But in the dark I see clear as day. I almost said tits. 'Tis those who can't that need the flame, they say. Thrick loom chum, what nonsense from your tongue does come? Who is it that needs this blaze, that blackens my mist and dims my days? Well, question thee, who needs a flame, to light their path and stoke their claim. Perhaps it is Isuth, the king, whose fires you to your valley bring. Well, he's eating his toy now. I'm okay with this. Right, let's just do this here. Thrickloom chum, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, gnome, to where he lies. Together we shall dim his skies. The story goes on to wax about the friendship spark between this eldritch titan and the silly little gnome as they sought out Isuth on the throne. The ancient red dragon then falls to the titan's might after Abacus accidentally guides him to the correct location. One of those classic stories every child in Ascan is told growing up. It is important to remember that this is an oral tale passed down over generations. This is simply the shape in which it was written down. Who knows how it exactly functioned in its original state? You shuddered looking upon the title once more. Gained experience 5 folktales. Cool! So rather than reading all of them, okay, I read one, I narrated you one book, okay? So you can tuck yourselves in and have a warm Milo or a microwave glass of warm milk. So these ones here, I'm literally just going to skip through because what they are is just filling in some lore, okay? Oh, the Divine Era, I skipped that one there. Era, yep, cool. Power Star Era, the Reeds, the bands, yep, cool, all that sort of stuff. There you go. I really dig this idea. You're a wizard, Harry. So these books here, I'm just flipping through to get the experience, okay? Rather than reading all of the books and stuff like that, I'm like, no. What if I don't want milk? What if I want mead? You can't have microwave mead before bed. Because I'm just doing it for the EXP. I'm not lying. There we go. So, I'm more than happy to go through these, but at the same time, I aim to sit there and entice you guys to want to play games. I'm not going to be the streamer that sits there and does all of it for you. It's a long ass forward. To the point where you're like, I don't need to play it, I watched you play it. You know? I'm like, alright, cool. I go through one to set the scene, and then from there, I get the experience, I close the book. There we go. So we'll stick to the main questing and things like this. This book does not deserve your toxic presence. You really want the book? It's very confusing. I'm going to put the book back. There you go. Now, Winston, what are you eating, Bubba? Can you not eat my controllers, please? Thank you. Bam. All right, cool. Close it. Leave the books alone. There we go. What is this? What is this one? Stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. It is too. Jord left his mark across the bands. Today it is a universal sign of magique and the red eye of Earth. Right. What is that? Your fate one day. So that's an actual border. Oh, there's a chest. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. He might be autistic too. Okay, so this is what I love. This was really, really great. I'm going to turn the camera off here for a second. We're looking at Ost, who is the chief of security. None of this is written in like common tongue, yeah? So all of this is his character card, and based on what the difficulty check is here. So see how the DCs? So the difficulty challenge of this dexterity roll here, so different skills, will determine how much I know of him. So I'm going to roll. So I got a 10. So immediately I know that he is a kobold. He is a level 9 rogue. This one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seem to keep watch at all times. He's obviously determining where to strike for you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. That's kind of sick. Absolutely sick. And if you get a perfect 20, you find out what all his stats are and stuff like that. I like that a lot. I like that big. So now that we've looked at him, we're going to try and trifle with him. I need a DC 15. Oi. So DC 15, like dexterity check to steal his crossbow. I don't feel like dying this early. Let's engage in conversation. Winston, out of there, Bubba. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master says you behave. Bish, you don't tell me what to do. I did, just now. Yeah, fair enough. Yes! You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. A battle of will. Do not give in. Lay back. Your eyes meet each other, still ever vigilant. Keep glaring. The kobold does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. You're doing it. Continue glaring. Eyes meet eyes. Glare! You are looking at a kobold's yellow eyes. Stare in angry or fierce way. Looking hard. Leaning close to the kobold's stern face. You should probably stop this. No! Kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I don't think I'm getting anything any more out of this. You know what? No. Keep staring. You keep looking at the kobold. I don't think I'm getting anything more out of it. No, keep staring. Keep staring. You know what? Can I hit 2? Yes. Keep staring. Mate, we are going to win this stare off, all right? We're going to stare at this guy until he gives in. Ah! Ah! I give up. I don't think I'm getting anything more out of this. Oh, goodness. There. Right. The kobold looks at you with cold expression, determined, confident. I ain't got time for you. Oh, no, I'll try questions. Who are you? How did you get this gig? You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? Can I borrow your crossbow? Where were you in the t-shirt? What t-shirt? Where were you when the wet t-shirt competition happened? Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Incident? Oh, tea shop blow up. Boom. Did you boom it? Kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish! Tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on Water Lane, on mission. What were you doing on Water Lane? Milk! You were doing milk. Deliver! You deliver milk. Yes, side hustle. Side hustle. Oh, bah. This kobold keeps getting better and better. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. I want to know a lot less. Do we listen to our intelligence or our charisma? I'm intrigued to know about the milk. Ask questions about the milk. Kobold stares at you. The milk situation is intense. Do kobolds produce milk? No. They're draconic in nature. They lay eggs. Who buys the milk? Humans. Waterlane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. Side hustles are always smart. You should do a milk run later. You know what? Add that to it. It pays. Can I have some milk? No. Oh, do you like milk? No. Alright guys, we're going to give him the Hellboy treatment. I also don't like milk. Oh, 16. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. This is why they should all follow you. You are a worthy leader. Win them over with lies and deceit. Control them through flattery and love. The kobold stares at you with awe in his yellow, expressionless eyes. I don't have anything else. Oh, you know what? Yes. Where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. I don't have anything else to ask about the damn milk. All right, I'm over the milk now. Okay. Thank you. You should totally find out more about this. Could be big money maker. Yo. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding, not funny. You would make great use of this. More of it than this puny creature. Just take it. Kobold snorts. Go away. Try to convince the kobold. Oh. The kobold stares at you. Yes. Okay. Uh-oh. How do we do this? Appeal to his better nature? I don't fucking... You're my charisma! You're meant to know! Charisma. Find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Right. So... Oh... I've dropped the difficulty by 2 because it was meant to be 15. I've got it down to 2 because I'm a fellow non-milk drinker. Holy cow. So you die... Haha, holy cow. Yes! Milk pun. Anyway, by having conversations with them, the stupid things that I thought I would say actually brought the dialogue in line with bringing down the difficulty check of the DC. Okay, so I need to roll a 13. So technically I only need to get 7 or more. 24. Oh, you know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince this kobold that you should get the crossbow. And that is, of course, Viscan asked me to get your crossbow. Master did? The kobold glances over at his master. Yes, he said I needed it more than you. Wait, why? He said you were so strong that you didn't need it anymore. The kobold squints. He leans back and smirks, then nods. Here we go. Yes! I've crossbow! I've crossbow! The kobold reluctantly and slowly hands over his crossbow. Master is always right. The fact that he handed it over without even asking the pale man first, love it. The charisma is me. Like that is to a T, the response there is all tubs. With the crossbow safely in your grasp, the kobold scoffs, weak human, of course you need crossbow. Thanks, brother. So if I look at him now, no, he's still got that there. Okay, cool. Well, what do I do with crossbow? Crossbow is what? +1 to wisdom, +1 to dexterity. Let's go, now we hunt. No? Oh, dude. Dude, look. Opa! That's a, you know what? Yeah. Oh, and strut. Hell yeah. There it is, boys. Just, oh, come on, really? You can't right-click it? Has there been any combat yet? Absolutely. A battle of wits, and I won because I now have a crossbow. No, I'm still in the very first building of the game. What is in there? Unlock chest? Let's trifle with it. Oh, it's shards. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I think I've gotten everything I've needed in here. Yeah, it's still locked. Very good. Very good. The smell of salt. Ooh. Ooh la la. Spoken choices, internal thoughts, performed actions. Welcome to Tolstad. Oh, these guys are clearly dwarves. Men at work beneath Asgal's green banner. His name is Alphos B.E. Okay, well, this is gonna suck. Constitution checks are always my worst. 13 minus 2, it's 11. He's a dwarf exile, a level 3 foreman. He stands by his ideals with gut and little else. A push will earn his respect, that is his way. Cool, so I push back to everything he says. What have you got? PPG documents. Okay, cool, I don't need that. That's a terrible item. Alright, who are you? Around the amphitheater's scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgard, the Fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. So, Poppet, this game is kind of a narrative RPG. So similar to games like Disco Elysium and like lots of games with lots of dialogue, and anything that's orange you can click to get more information and add stuff to your journal of the things you know. So it's mainly and primarily a battle of wits, but I do have a crossbow, so there's going to be skill checks for combat, I imagine. He appears to be a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Orcs are big brutes of devilish origin. They are rare in Nordvik. One of them can most likely be found in Feltyre. Feltyre is one of the 8 bands along the coast. Okay. Oi, Mr. Cityman, he calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already. We're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. Just passing through, dwarf. What's going on here? What's going on here? Just working. The boys will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him? Oh, that wasn't dialogue. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. Nothing illegal, huh? We have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. This might be one of those kind of illegal, but also not sort of situations. Simeon the boys! One of the older dwarfs spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here be Alphos of the band Emvers, a foreman of the Asgalus movement in Norvik. Weird that he needed to specify, but go off, I guess. Damn, that's a lot of good. You're a celebrity? Okay, so damn, that's a lot of good. Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not, in a way, proud of my heritage. Nobility is just poisonous hierarchy. Typical talking points. Very good. He grins. Just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off, unless you want that. Ooh. Your boy setting up something about this Asgard? A nobleman, huh? Ah, in the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here. I'm just a foreman of the Tolstad district. I don't know why dwarves are suddenly British, but they are. Doesn't matter. If he's a noble, he must be rich. How much money? Glorious Yugoslavia. I don't want to make the dwarves Slavs, man. No, keep the old country out of this, please, everybody. Winston? Dwarves being British is good. Bubba? Hey, out of there. Out of there. Very, very good. How much money do you have on you? Didn't your mummy and daddy ever teach you it's rude to ask about someone's mint? I bet you're only here because of mummy and daddy. Oh, good God. All right, butternut response. There it is. What did you say? You must have misheard me. I said, don't forget to thank mummy and daddy for the foreman position. clenches his jaw and stares at you. See, that's the difference between you and me, human. Takes a deep breath and mutters, my work speaks for itself. The boy's setting up a play or something. Play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolston will gather to hear the words of Asgard. He turns towards the orc. And no one's gonna stop it. That is not an orc. That is an orc if it was made by the people that really like anime and furries. That is not an orc. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphos? Like I'm here for it. Why is the orc so hot? That's a half orc. Half orc equals... Here we go. Here we go. The anime weebs and the furries are stepping in. Let's go, boys. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what you want? True, true. That orc lady sure is annoying. That's putting it mildly. So, it's forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches to something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her our papers, and the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Circle, square, conflict added. Real convenient, I say. There is nothing wrong with these papers. We're all in our right to speak out against the tyrants and burgers. Bourgeois, the craftsmen, merchants, and notably higher standing citizens in comparison to those of rural roots. They're sure playing a game if they can't win. Check the papers. Surely the dwarves are screwed up somewhere. How dare he just call us out to our faces? I mean, am I wrong though? Am I? So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphonse nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? No, bugger that. Can I see your papers? He gives his companion a glance. Why? Construct an argument as to why you should get the papers. Oh, hell yeah. What do I need? DC check of 8? But I get a +3 to my roll. Here we go. For fuck's sake. Why do I have to play the cleric with brain damage that somehow still has a decent intelligence score? Goodness me. This idiot won't listen to reason. He's beneath you. Just say anything. I want to help so bad. I want to see who's in the right. Come on, I want to screw you guys over. I want to so much. Oh my god. Oh man. Spoopy Ghost Toast, what is this? This is what we call a game. We're currently playing Esoteric Ebb. It is an isometric style CRPG. Think like Disco Elysium. It's beautiful art with lots of dialogue choices, and your party of characters are all your stats. So intelligence, strength, constitution, wisdom, charisma, they're all here at the party. It's great. I want to help so bad. He furrows his thick brow. You think I trust the city? Bah, go away. I just want to see you, come on, I want to so much. You, excuse me, what? So much. The dwarf looks at you with a disturbed expression. Come on, I want to see who's in the right. He sighs. That'd be us, Mr. City Man. But I want to screw you over. Oh. Well then, no, of course you can't see the papers. Should have seen that one coming. Snugget Nugget! Gakosi! How is the game? The game is great. The game is all about dialogue choices and arguing with all my different stats. So my dexterity's cool, my intelligence is cool, my charisma is cool, but my wisdom, my constitution, and my strength, completely useless. Like a fat kid trying to run a race. He just glares at you. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? Morgue? The dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over at the Lich House stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Yeah, fair. Hey, wisdom! Fair assessment. No matter, the Asgal movement doesn't know afraid of death. You hear laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphos. Dwarf grits his teeth. Damn orc. Okay, good luck fighting tyrants. I don't give a fuck about your rally, dude. Thank you, Mr. Cityman. I appreciate it. Very good. So, where is this orc? Hey, who are you? Oh, it's Simi and the boys. Alright, cool. All charisma. Here we go. So I get a +6 to my charisma, I think it was. But right. Well, I'm just going to go have a bath with the toaster. I'll be back in a second, everybody. God's sake. I know nothing. I know nothing of this. Damn orc. I thought you said damn wog and not damn orc. I mean, I could have. The older dwarf puffs his chest out as you approach. Fancy helmet, city man. He speaks in a short and quiet manner. Oh, well, I was close. As if he's scared of his words actually being heard. The dwarf behind him laughs. Don't engage, just leave. You know what? I want to fight this dude. Thank you, Cactus, for the GG. I tried my hardest. You making fun of me, dwarf? Maybe I am. What are you going to do about it, huh? Oh. Trying to act bigger than he is, like a tiny dog. Stare at the dwarf. He looks around. Stare at him harder. The dwarf glances at his boss. You here for talking then? Stare at him while slowly leaning your head to the side. He stutters and points towards the stout dwarf at the center of the stage. Talk to him. Motherfucker, you. Watch that. Maybe. Oh, I can reroll tomorrow, so after a short rest, I can reroll. Okay. I can almost feel like there's an electrical current coming through the actual sound channel. I am so confused by that. Alright, okay, here's the orc. Behold. Okay, well, we need to get closer. Alright, let's just get close. Let's just get a little closer. There we go. Behold. You hear it too? Yeah. So it's either coming through the actual, like, the capture card, or that's how it's meant to be in the game. I actually don't know. 16 minus 2, so 14. Oh, it's Agent Vera. She's an orc fellfolk, level 4 fighter, a traveler. She is not settled here. Her belief is weak. She does not use it. Her religion is power. Ooh. Right, okay. What have you got if I want to trifle? I need a DC 15 to get some crowns out of her. What are my stats? So my dexterity is 16, so I get a +5 on all my rolls. So technically, I only need to get... Technically, I only need to get 10. I've had some really good rolls tonight. I'm willing to give this a try. Here we go. Oh, man! Please take your hand out of my pocket, Cleric. I'm not stealing anything, if that's what you're thinking. Of course, that would be beneath the servant of the city. Of course! Certainly. Surely! Vera nods. Damn, so close. Well, let's have a conversation, okay? I tried to rob her. I screwed it up. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, goodness me, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something, or someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile, her tusks gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways too. What's this? Not often we get Uthgard around here. You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with this drab uniform. Uppies? We're not getting uppies from the orc, alright? Stop it. No uppies. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I am second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Be nice to her. She's a free strider. What's a free strider? Freestrider the new way. People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city, and now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. The showing of the palm is casual cultural greetings in Reeds. Where's Reeds? In the East? The Leftovers, the center of the Coast War, which ripped the entire band apart. Today, it's a shining beacon of everything modern and pretty and new and so on. My dexterity's a free rider. A freestrider. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Should I grab her hand, by the way? I'm kind of intrigued. Do I want to grab her hand? Should we? Should we grab her hand? Just let something load up here. Bam. Cool. Alright. She's hot, yes. Alright, well. Nope, leave her hand. I agree with Snug. Alright, we got 2 votes to grab her hand here. This is where it's at, boys. This is where it's at. Margaret, we're gonna grab her hand. Okay? Charisma is saying don't do that. Intelligence is saying that it's a casual cultural greeting and reads. I'm gonna grab her hand. You reach forward and take her hand in yours. She's clearly a bit confused. It becomes a sort of an awkward handshake. Oh, ow. You realize that her hand is a fair bit larger than yours, and something stings your soul. Fragile as it is, a part of you has been bruised by the simple thought of her overwhelming power. I'm going to die. Every time I hold her hand, I'm taking damage. If I kiss her hand, I only have 4 hit points. 4. We're gonna kiss her hand? Oh, yeah, Bentley Michael, here we go. You lean in and attempt to bonk the front of your helmet against the top of her hand. She quickly pulls it back with a laugh. She says, perhaps a name is in order first, Human. Cleric into it. Okay, so does this autosave? I'm pretty sure it autosaves, yes. Okay, well, I'm ragging. All right, I'm ragging the cleric. Hello, ragging. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. What's the deal with dwarves? This is like the most like lame attempt of trying to like suave in and get information. So what's the deal with dwarves? She's gonna call me Jerry Seinfeld after this. Oh, them? Complicated as anything. Did you kiss? Did you kiss? Got hit by an ad. So I tried to do the kiss. I'll scroll back up here. So I went for the kiss her hand, and it said, you lean in and attempt to bonk the front of your helmet against the top of her hand. She quickly pulled her hand back. With a laugh, she says, perhaps a name is in order first, Human. So she friend-zoned me by asking what my name was. Oh then, complicated as anything. Right. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says, and winks at you. Oh, she's winking at me, good God. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. Thank you, Charisma. I spoke with Alfoz. Make a decision. Explain it to me in detail from the top. Do we want the details of what she's got to say, or do we just, like, side with her because she's a big woman and we can be racist towards the dwarves? This is the question. This is the big question here. Side with the hot lady? You're all simps. God's sake. I spoke with Alfoz and make a decision. Oh, did you now? The dwarves surely need to leave, but if you make them, the nice lady might pay... Oh. If I make them, the nice lady might pay me. Don't get involved with this BS unless you really want to pick a side in this Freestrider Asgullist conflict. Both these sides are useless and ignorant. I think Snugget is in love with the orc lady. I mean, like, big, tall, orc anime, yes. Decision, the beards have dwarves. I mean, Alfoz is entirely in the right to hold it. The dwarves need to go. I have no opinion on this matter. The situation is a bit complicated. Okay, look, we'll side with it. The dwarves need to go. Agreed. If you really want to do me a great favor, then you may drive them away yourself. Ask for a reward, quick! I'll do it if there's a reward. Greedy, are we? Good. Yes, if you manage to solve this for me, I'll make sure you get a payout. Under the table, of course. Oh, this bish? That could mean anything, but anything is better than nothing. Okay, calm down. Okay, well, you know what? Nod and leave. So let's go. Let's. Oh wait, what? Something's inside the old vase. What is that? Incense. What does incense even do? Incense, easily burned spices and herbs, can be used to recover first level spell slots. Oh yeah, I have spell slots. Wait, where's my mouse? There we go. Where does my magic? Magic? Charm person, cure wounds, and shield of faith. So I'm actually going to tap out from this conversation really quick. We're just going to quickly run back downstairs, okay? So I'll explain this as we go down, right? So as we come back downstairs, we're going to go back down to that altar downstairs. Powered under the table, passes you a pack of Macca's coupons. Oh, mate, she'll give me durries and I'll be happy. All right, so we're going to go engage with the tablet here. All right, and we're going to prepare our spells. So spells to prepare 3. I'm going to put on Charm Person, Cure Wounds, and Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith is a strength-based spell. A shimmering field appears and surrounds you, protecting you from damage. For the duration, any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. But Charm Person, you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a Wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the end of the spell, or until your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Cool. Fantastic. We're going to go finish. So, now we've got 3 spells equipped instead of just the 1 from earlier. So with Charm Person, we might be able to convince the dwarves that it's time to piss off. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's earn that hand holding from the big woman. All right. So can't do anything else. Trifle. What can I trifle with? Oh no, there is manual save. There you go. So you got auto save and you have manual save. There you go. Hell yeah. Alright. So let's put this to the test. We're gonna trifle, we're gonna try and pickpocket this, because at the end of the day, my dexterity gets +5. So even if I get like a 2. Oh no, I take it back. I need a minimum of a 4. Fucking yes! Pickpocket successful. I have documents, I have documentation. A formal permission of public gathering. It contains a lot of legal nonsense, making it difficult to pass. Examine. It's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Oh, magazine? Unrolling it reveals short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by signature, Holstered Magistrate Nicholas Darrow. Darrow's one of the original houses. Okay. The actual text uses the archaic and typical bureaucratic... Oh, let's examine it in detail. Okay? It's a difficulty check of 4. And I've brought it down by 1 because I've spoken with Vera. All right, let's have a gander here. Beautiful! See, now we're getting good rolls. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It is perfect, not a single error, except the date. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Ooh la la, yeah, it's expired. Cool document. It is not. Have I seen this kind of document before? Yes, often. Very good. In your scribing duty, you've signed these a number of times. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's a legal document, duh. It seems off. Fascinating. Oh, I don't like it. Because it's got too many words. Okay, so it changes nothing. Right. Let's go talk to the big woman. We'll see if we can use this to our advantage. The orc greets you with a bright smile. Hello again, Cleric. About the dwarves. A checked the papers. They've expired. They are indeed expired and invalid. Wait, they let you check the papers? Aren't you a smooth talker? If you could get them to me, that would be quite the favor. Oh. So should I just hand her the PPG thing I got? Do the raw? Mawatador! OTR, welcome in. Kakoshti, brother. I am the cleric. I am not the orc. All clerics do not roar. They meow. I'm just going to hand it to her. Yes, surely she'll reward you for it. With the document in hand, she could simply hand it over to the magistrate's office and let them deal with it. Brother, there we go. All right. It could be a good idea. Well, here you go. What's this? She mumbles and eyes the papers. I'll be damned. How did you get your hands on these? Do I say intrigue or I stole them? Or none of your business? Like, how do we want to go about it? Do we tell her the truth or do we just kind of do the old flirtatious, just intrigue? It's all right, just generally asking. OTR, how are you doing, brother? Stole them? Upright? You might actually really like this dude. It's called Esoteric Ebb. It's very, very similar to Disco Elysium. It's an isometric CRPG, lots of dialogue, lots of choices, and conversations have effects on everything. We're going to tell her we stole them, be honest. I've been looking at it for sure. It's good. I smell soap that's been eaten. I think you mean to say you borrowed them. Details. She gives you a wide smile. She stands up, a figure towering over you. Then she gives you a nod before walking over to the dwarves. Alfoz! What, you giving up, orc? She holds up the documents. I believe you're missing something. He stares at the PPG papers. His jaw drops. How did you? The dwarf glares over to you. His face is red. You've just made an enemy for life. Well, good one, guys. You! Dithkarek. Dwarven word for low beasts or critter, often used as demeaning. He just called me a racial slur. Dithkarek. Mate, your mother. Are you really going to waltz into a jail sentence, Alfoz? Wouldn't you rather just walk away? The dwarf glares at Vida's smug expression. Fan! The dwarf roars and looks like he's about to charge at the orc. Foreman, the older dwarf mutters. Bah, boys, pack it up! With Vida standing by, a grin on her face, the dwarf quickly scurry off with their stuff. As the circle square grows quiet, she turns to face you. You've made a friend today, human. She pats you on the shoulder and tells you, when you have the time, come visit the trade post down on Waterlane View. We'll see if there's anything the Ascani Reed's trade company can do for you. Finally, it's just you here. He's slurred indeed, man. See? Butters just wanted uppies. All of that. Butters, if you do things for uppies, it's called simping. Alright? Be a man. Pay for your uppies. Oh! Finally, it's just you here. Square, circle, square, conflict completed. Well done. Having the Freed Striders on your side will be highly beneficial. So dexterity is pro-Free Strider. So every single stat that you have has a political alliance, like an allegiance to a political party. So can I actually bring that up? If I go... avoid... I didn't say click. There we go. Oh, yep. Sit. So you hover and hold. Okay, cool. So dexterity is avoiding consequences, self-interest. Oh my god, mate. What are you? Self-interest and freedom. Proficient and light crossbow +2. Constitution is your gut feeling, bodily truth, and stubbornness. Intelligence is a search for power, ego, and memorization. Wisdom is your esoteric understanding, empathy, and femininity, which is why it's so low, because I am man, ugh. Strength is the search for meaning, religion, and masculinity. It's also low, because I have a degree in social studies. Charisma, social manipulation, force of personality, and the desperate need to love, or for love, which is like maxed out at 18. So at this point in time, my stats actually in Dex, Intelligence, and Charisma are amazing. Wisdom, Constitution, and Strength are dog shit. Absolutely. Wait, what was that? Unlock feats by completing quest branches. Ooh la la. You did all that extra stealing stuff. I did. I did it all for naught. For absolute naught. How do I make that go away now? How do I? There we go. So that goes there. Oh, you gotta hover and then it appears. It's a questing tree. Oh goodness me. Okay, what is going on here? So I'm a wizard. I have 1 point in wizardry and 2 points in anarchy. Take root. What is that? Oh. A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." Tavern keep says, "Please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about." Man, what's going on here? Let me continue. So the dwarves go. The dwarves have struggled as a minority for oh my god. So, wisdom's into social justice. A joke never hurt anyone. A political struggle is never a joke. This is so Disco Elysium. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like D&D Disco Elysium. Disco ND. There you go. A joke never hurt anybody. Wisdom, shut up. Words are sharp, carelessly aimed, and they can easily cut the cord of any man. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city, and the dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second that the orc wants this city to improve? No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. The orc is with the free striders, right? So she's with the good guys. The dwarves are Asgalists. That means they like poor people, thus making them the good guys. Is this some kind of debate? I need to go back and play that. I hung myself by my tie accidentally in the first 5 minutes of playing. Oh my goodness. OTR, that's crazy. I've never played Disco Elysium, but I keep getting yelled at by cackers to play it. And I'm like, it's on my list. I just have too many games to play. I will get around to it when I get around to it. I don't care if the orc is evil. I like orcs, so I side with them. Snugget, you have just condemned us all to be belted by dwarves at some point, so you can get your orc off. Is that a Slavic game? Yeah. That's why he loved. Is this some kind of debate? Kind way to put it. The revolutionary free striders will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Nordvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of those points. Well, I don't want to get... Why is it that I hate political discussion, so I'm playing a game about politics? What is wrong with me? Oh, come on. Freedom, free strider would focus only on helping the rich. Democracy, they do like that, but they're really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches, they might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to the factory owners and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you're probably a farmer. Who the F wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Right. So wisdom is big into socialism, Dex is big into capitalism. Don't change the subject. You two ever shut up? Ooh. Do I take the neutral stance and tell them to shut up? Or do I make a decision and back one of my feats? Yes, you must retain the spirit of Asgardian revolution. After completing a quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between the available feats. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgardian spirit and speech. With this feat, you restore 1 HP for every hour that passes. Oh my god! Every 1 hour I get 1 hit point back. Okay. Greed ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup. Oh, get stuffed. So I can either pick to have a passive timed healing or more money. And I like money. And like, I understand that like capitalism isn't always perfect, but I just really hate socialists. Oh, like there's only so many times you can sit there and go, yeah, sure, I'm sure you like John Butler Trio. So the Asgardians aren't my cup of tea by the sounds of things. I'm gonna cop flack at some point from this. This game is eventually gonna devolve into us arguing amongst one another. Like it really is. We're just gonna sit there and we're gonna hate each other. Become a communist then? No, thank you. I like money, so we're gonna choose money talks. Smart choice. That and dexterity has my back far more. There's that. Do you guys not hear this? Is that my tinnitus? Now it goes away. See? Not a sound. Rattles! No, it hurts my ears. I was like, is that the game? And that... I don't know if it went away on its own, or if we made that go away. But we'll try. I literally don't hear a sound. It's coming back. Too old. I'm hearing it. I'm old. Okay, it's gone now. Yeah. It comes and goes. I don't know. I don't know if it's the game or if it's actually the capture card. Either. Smart choice. I gain 100 experience. Now keep an eye out for any opportunity. There are crowns to be made in every corner of this stinking place. Feel like you've resolved some conflict in the world. There we go. Rattles, welcome in, man. Like, look how stunning the art is in this game. Like, the art style is up my alley. Like, it's so well animated. It looks sensational. It's cel-shaded. It's fantastic. No, you welcome in? Well, I'll just go F myself. Okay, so journal, we don't care about. Spellbook, we still have. My DC class is 12. This is a this difficulty class. This is a DC. This is the DC a target has to achieve when rolling a save against one of your spells. The DC is 8 plus your wisdom or intelligence modifier, whichever is highest, plus your proficiency bonus. Well, okay. I have 4 out of 6. How much healing does it do? 1d8. Okay, cool. Well, we won't do that just yet. We won't do that. Inventory. Shards. A bright rock. It fits in your hand nicely. These can be found all over Nordvik, and some speculate they do are all shards of Jaw's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might be able to alter these. You might be able to use these to alter fate itself. Spend in dialogues to unlock dice checks. Or you lost me at DC. So difficulty challenge. Wait, what is it? Jeez Louise. Difficulty class. Yeah, difficulty class. So the DC is what you need to hit. So we've done that one now. So, or you can forego a feat. Dice check also. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Okay, so we've unlocked. Oh, for far out! Stop right-clicking everything, Tubbs. Okay, so these are all the quest branches we've got so far. It's putting me 2 points into Anarchy, 1 point into Wizardry. But how is a class a number? Like in school, class is like a cleric, isn't it? So difficulty check. So difficulty checks are basically. Let me bring it up like this. All right. So my DC is 12 because your difficulty check for your character is a natural 8. Thank you. I know it's 10 p.m. Stop telling me. So my character, like if you have a look in the center here, it says the DC is 8 plus my wisdom or my intelligence modifier. So if I bring this over here, so these are all my stats. My where is it? My intelligence is 16, which gives me a modifier of +3. My wisdom is 8, which gives me a modifier of -1. I don't understand the plus minuses in them. I understand it like this. Your stats have to hit certain checkpoints to gain or lose bonuses in the world of D&D. So whatever your number is within a certain range, you get certain points. I think it's like for every 5 you get a bonus. For every 5 you don't have over a threshold, you lose one. I don't know. Well, that's +6. I have no idea. Who cares? I don't try and logic this. All right. But long and short, buys Mario Clock. Tell Mario Clock they already know the time. It's gonna be all right. I like to take things slow. You hear that. It's going to be all right. I like to take things slow. Hello, Winston Bubba. What's up? What's up? It causing chaos? All right. So the 3 quests we had at the start of the game, 10 equals 0, 12 plus 1, 14 plus 2. So every 2 points into a stat is 1 to your modifier. That would make sense because we hit 8 on the wisdom, so it's a -1. Okay, so 10 is neutral, and then for every 2 points into it is a plus or a negative. Okay. Well, the three quests I had at the start was class conflict. As of now, you've said one single time that you are a wizard, which is you obviously are. Despite the getup, a true talent lies within the arcane. Then the other quest is we have to go investigate what happened to a tea shop that exploded. And then the third one is we have the election in a week. D&D rules. Yes, yeah. So it's Disco Elysium with Dungeons and Dragons rules that apply to it. Now, I wish I could close that with the X button. So those were the 3 quests we had. Through dialogue, we've now opened up extra things. After your river adventure, your old spellbook is ruined. Find a service provider who can rebind it. Fix your ruined spellbook, damn it. Hello, Winston. Can you not eat my controller, please? So I've just had the dog jump up on me. Out of nowhere. Hello, Winston. Down you go. Good boy. Do not tell him to munch my things. Do not. So that quest has opened up this one now, and that point has moved over here to 300 pieces. You've encountered a corpse in the Lich House. Seems fresh and ready. If I can revive it, though it'd cost quite a bit of money to bring him back, it's almost a month's rent. Do you need to go to the toilet, Bubba? Because you had your opportunity an hour ago. And then we had the milk hustle. What is this one here? River Takey. You were brought to the Lich House by some fishermen, but how did you survive a plunge into the river? Well, as long as it's not like the... What? This? No. Not for Winston. Goodness me. Wait, what is that? The most useful tool throughout human history. You can't have it. Stop. It's a bucket! Oh my goodness, I have bucket. +2 to strength, -2 to wisdom. What? I am Buckethead Tubbernaut. There we go. So +2 to strength. My wisdom is now a -2. But, oh, okay, cool. So 8 and 6. I swapped my strength and wisdom around. There we go. Check it out. What's grey and looks good on police and you firefighters? Oh, for God's sake, Thrillmo. I don't know, Thrillmo. What is grey and looks good on police and firefighters? For fuck's sake. Oh, why did I read that out loud? Oh! I know, Bubba. That was a no. That's gonna get us in trouble. How you doing, bud? Welcome in. He declared it a food. No, he can't have the controller. It's like he didn't learn anything from the last couple of days. Dude, the second we started stream, he tried to eat Mario's fluff, and then he tried to eat the rubber of his tire. Oh, God, wait. You're just in time. Either or either. Thrillmo, go to... Why am I in prison? I didn't say jack squat. I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there listening to my Shania Twain CD, putting a bucket on my head, and now I'm in prison. Yes, Winston. You need to go toilet, Bubba. Who are you barking at? What? You hear neighbors? Yes. Thank you for telling me, Bubba. Thank you for telling me. It's okay. I know. Oh my God. How many brain cells does he have? Who? Me or Winston? Winston has like 2 brain cells, and they're both fighting for 3rd place today. More than he should, but less than he needs. Once more is always Miss Swan. Okay, so I'm now wearing oh, goodness me, Friggy. Hello, welcome in, brother. Kakosi. On the upside, yeah, by the way, everybody's surprised. I fixed all the camera animations, and they actually move depending on where my camera is. It's fantastic. So the three camera effects are back up and running, which is another aspect of actually taking the 3 days off during the week. By streaming on Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we now have those 3 days in the center when I can really knuckle into things. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't want to know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Tell me. Apple! It's an entity. Highly uninteresting. To visit the idiot? I don't want to. No! 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 Not, no! No! Who's there? Bastard. Oh, it's Talasos, oppressive landlord. Oh, goodness me. So I have to do a wisdom check. Hang on. If I've got to do a wisdom check with 6 wisdom, I need to put on my regular helmet. So my wisdom goes up to 8. You fucking idiot. You don't knock on your own door. Oi, Bubba. Hey. Hey. Sorry, I'm arguing with the dog. Alright, so, Thrillmo, check this out. If you've ever played Disco Elysium or you really like choices and conversation and dialogues and multiple branching stories, you need to check out Esoteric Ebb. It hasn't come to console yet, PC only release at the moment, but we have been playing for 2.5 hours, yeah? We have, can I open a map? Is there a map anywhere? There is no map. Okay, cool. We have officially, in 2.5 hours of gameplay, we have woken up downstairs in this lich house, which is like a morgue. We have come upstairs and we have walked this far. This is where we're at now. In that time, we took the side of capitalism over communism. We pushed some dwarves on. We met a hot half-orc woman. We convinced a kobold to give over his crossbow. And now, we're going to talk to a landlord. He is an oppressive landlord. I'm sure he's a good fella. Oh, 15! Okay, so Talasos is a merfolk, a level 3 entrepreneur. He is oppressive. He's a good landlord. He takes care of his tenants. He makes sure there is a decent amount of services being done. Maintenance, safety checkups. He is nowhere near the worst landlord in Tolstad alone. Yet he holds the key to shelter, one of the pillars in hierarchy of needs. There is something inherently oppressive about playing into a system to profit within to a senseless degree. It is unearned wealth. Jesus Christ. OTR, did you code this game, brother? Did you write these descriptions? Is that what this is, man? I mean, low wisdom cleric makes sense because you don't have the wisdom to be a bard. Why was the snake so hungover? Why was the snake hungover, Maddie? HHO woman? A ho woman? What? Sorry? Oh, hot half-orc. Yes, comrade, take back the means of production. They're not wrong, but damn. He had a big night on the hiss. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yo. We're not taking back the means of production. We believe in late-stage capitalism, aka great-stage capitalism. A large merman sits by the sea. He has a beard made out of spins. That's fantastic. Merman. It's a male merfolk, not to be confused with a mermaid, which is a half fish folk. Not always female, but still called mermaid by humans, to their chagrin of their men. Cleric, he says, without acknowledging you further. Greetings, citizen. I am indeed the cleric. Man's there. He does not take his dark blue eyes off the city horizon. Why are you disturbing me? I needed information. Information is expensive, cleric. As anything in Nordvik. The merman looks at you with a pair of deep eyes. Talasos is my call. You stand in my garden. Wait, look, this is all yours? Yes. I do not appreciate the city visiting my property without a heads up. This really seems like a public walkway to me, bud. It's not. But while you're just standing there, keep an eye on the second pole. Man wants me to fish with you? Yes, be useful. It says, come on, Cleric, maybe. Oh yeah, he thinks this could be worth it. Hustling is all about networking. Oh, you know what? We're going to hustle, boys. Sit down. He hands me a second pole. Look at it. You keep your eyes peeled on the tip. They come in waves. When it happens, it's quick. So we just wait here. Very Slav, be useful. The Onion Man has arrived with beer! Gakoshte, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Fishing is about patience, Cleric. You need to breathe and... Takes a real long breath. Stare at him slightly shaking. And watch. A professional. You work for the River Guilders? He raises a thick eyebrow in your direction. No. So what do you do then? I operate facilities, apartment complexes mostly. He actually is Slavic. When you think about it, he is a superintendent. Oh, good God. He's the super of whatever rental building is here. How's the leg going? The game is fantastic. Now, okay, I'll premise this by saying, right, so just to preface this conversation, this game is not a stream game. This game is terrible for streaming, but I want you guys to experience at least parts of this game that we can sit there and go, is it worth making the investment for? You know, that makes that little bit of sense there. So, case in point, yeah, this is what I want you to say. This game is currently 10% off. So it's down to $32.85 Australian. Normally it's $36.50, okay? It's the kind of game that requires lots of reading, lots of complex thoughts. When you're streaming, you're talking with chat, you're reading aloud, you're having conversations. I'm trying to involve you guys in the decisions we make and how we swerve this story. I don't mind treating it like a Goosebumps book and saying, this is where we'll go. And I'll sprinkle my opinion over it as we go. This game is very, very similar to Disco Elysium in the sense that it's sprouting many spider webs of conversations and going out. I know this because I've watched a lot of gameplay footage on Disco Elysium, even though I haven't played it. That's why I'm saying I'm prefacing this conversation. Does it have Twitch integration? I don't believe it does. Here, let's find out. Esoteric Ebb Twitch integration. No, I don't think it does, OTR. Good night, Plugs and Winston. Night. Good night. Good night. Good night, Tat. Go fucking. Your highs are high. Bro, I know what you meant by calling me Plugs. I'm with you on this. It's all good. You go get some sleep. All right? I love you. Get some sleep. No, so I don't think there's any integration in it as of yet. However, that being said, it's a game that you can sit down and get lost in for bloody hours because you're really just sort of like making every decision you go through. You could get multiple playthroughs out of it easily. It's Baldur's Gate without the combat. Let me just have a quick look. I'm looking at extensions here. Esoteric Ebb. This is not what I want. Okay, that's that. Esoteric. Yeah, no extensions, no input or anything like that, sadly. That being said, right, it's one of those games that if you did play it offline and you did take your role-playing very seriously, there's a lot of gameplay to be had here. $32, it's good. I'm liking it because we're playing it in a cheeky sense where we're relying heavily on charisma, intelligence, and dexterity. Hold on. Oh, this guy's actually rich? Jesus Christ. So because he's brought it up, my constitution is trying not to mention it. You're a merman who's a landlord? He takes a deep and heavy breath. A merman landlord? You're not the first to comment on it. Have a laugh. I know, I'm very witty. Pretty funny, you have to admit. Merman clenches his jaw, his facial muscles twitching. He grumbles through his teeth. Very funny. He reaches forward and grabs the second pole. No! Oh, no, guys, we stuffed it up. Oh, man. With a stern nod, he sends you on your way. Far out. What do you know about the tea shop? It burned up. Yeah, I know that part. Merman stays silent for a while, then he mutters to you. You need to find out what happened. It is esoteric error with the fireplace. If it happens to more units in the area, I could be affected. It will personally hold Magistrate Darrow responsible if it does. I'm sure Darrow cares a lot about your units. He better. Do your job. I've spoken with Mishka on the topic. We both agree. You must figure out what happened, Cleric. Make sure it does not happen again. You don't order me around. I just did. Fair. Okay, cool. Fair. There we go. So if he's blunt, he has beard, and he is superintendent and landlord, you're right, he's Slavic. He's very Slavic. Anyway, look, let's just leave him alone. There's the drunk Sphinx. Opens it. Oh, it opens at 1800 hours. Okay, cool. Is that what the note is? Can I enter? Is it locked? Let me in! I want a tavern experience! No. Why would a cleric be responsible and not know the landlord? So we're a cleric that's being tasked with investigating the explosion at the tea shop. He's wearing a singlet with sweat stains all over it. You know, he's got to be Slavic. So we're working for the guild. We're going to investigate. Oh, actually, yawn. Sorry. A label on the sack: autonomous construction company, skilled Oh, okay. Hang on. Can I trifle with it? So yeah, we've been tasked to go check this out. Oh, a treat and crowns. So, oh look, money talks. I found 4 extra crowns. Now what about that late stage capitalism OTR? Let's go. Oh, there's a bag there. The satchel, it looks greasy. Ooh la la. Oily instructions. Okay. Can I examine? Yes, I can. You hold up the paper, finding it actually to be torn out pages of a book. The name in the margin suggests the book is called A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization. Read it, it's quite lengthy. Where does the Adidas man? He's wearing fake Adidas. Nah, fuck him, this cleric is a cop. All clerics are bastards. The first step is to understand esoteric memorization is understanding the underlying powers at play. Jaw's strings stretch across his coast, invisible to the eye, yet connected all the things living indeed. Orbishnu. A spell is simply a set of rules you must follow in order to manipulate those strings. Oh my god. Just keep reading. Alright, I'm sure it's going to go through a big convoluted way. In the margins, there's a handwritten, hard-to-read note. Oily instructions. It says, every evening and every lunch break at work, remember you can do it. Esoteric mishaps. Magic is a blade without a handle and so on. Grace is a dangerous spell. Intensely dangerous. A greasy ending. Went out the way like he went in. So we've learnt grease. You quickly memorize the piece of paper. There we go. Okay, so what is grease? Grease is the word. Grease is a dexterity-based skill, conjuration. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into low-friction terrain. Okay, cool. I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. We'll grease up somebody. We'll be a greased up... That's a big bloody bird. A glorious seagull. What have you got? He has feather. Jesus. Plume of righteousness. You see a bird sitting halfway on bridge ruins. It is large. Its beady eyes staring out at nothing. It checked you out just as you approached. Grease me up, woman. That's a big seagull. Greased up Willie in the air vents. Maybe later. The bird's got you under control. Greetings, servant of the river. The bird does not appear to react to you. The giant seagull. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. Oh. You know what? No, we're going to try and pet the birdie. Shall we pet the birdie? Pet the birdie or try and pickpocket a wing off it? Like, do we try and steal a feather or pet the birdie? See if we can schmooze our way into it. What do you guys think? What you think, everybody? Huh? What you think? Let's get a decision here. All right, so we got chat over here, we got chat over here, and we got chat over here. Everyone tell us, are we going to pet the bird or are we going to try and steal a feather? Butters is saying that we should try and pet the bird. Okay. All right, looks like we're going with pet. Pet the bird, 2. Yep, more votes. OTR's joining in. Pet the birdie. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away. Oh. I want to keep petting the bird. Do I pet the bird again or should I just stop? Because he's getting pissy. Again? You guys are the worst for this. Pet the bird again? Or should I say I want to keep petting the bird? Do I say that I want to pet the bird or do I actually pet the bird? This is the important question. Because my dexterity saved me. But I don't think it's going to keep holding up forever. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Are we going to pet the bird? Or do we talk about petting the bird? Stroking the old budgie, eh? All right, cool. We're going again. Consent is important. Well, I mean, like, well, I'm not asking for consent if I just do it. Whereas if I say I want to pet the bird, let's say it out loud. I want to pet the bird. Yeah, why not? It's not like you'll be able to hurt you. Why do you deal with creatures like this? Is below you. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Pet the birdie. Okay, cool. Well, it's snapping at me. I can't do jack shit. There you go. Nah. You take a step back. The bird observes your movement. It does not want to pet. So, yes, stop. Cool. All right. Okay, so my dexterity gets a +5 to it, okay? So technically, I only need to roll an 11. This has worked so well for me this stream. Every single time I'm like, we'll roll an 11. That's all we need. We just need to roll an 11, right? Every time! Oh my god! The amount of nat ones I've gotten tonight, the amount of ones that I have rolled tonight is infuriating. The bird turns around and snaps at your fingers. Oh! I almost died. It hit me for 5 damage and a death saving throw has given me 1 HP. The finger almost falls off, but you manage to rip it out of the bird's grip. It then turns away from you as if nothing happened. Holy cow, get the hell away from that bird. Wait, what was that? I saw that. What was that? Oh, it's where I'm clicking. I'm like, oh, I saw something in there. It's okay. Right. We obviously have a boo-boo, okay? So we're going to cast Cure. How do I cast a spell? How do I cast a spell? The game has done so much, and yet it not telling me how to cast a spell. Alright. Okay, that's for 1 HP. That's for 5 HP. Examine. You picked up a surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. The card is slightly torn and clearly is drenched at some point. At the top it says Roskort, which is what? Meaning a voting card in fancy Eskani Dwarven. Alright, cool. Ah, right, there's an election. Look at the list of parties. Here you go. So, Strength is a nationalist, Party of Norvig. Dexterity is a free strider, the Revolutionary Party. See, Revolution, boys. Wisdom is Asgalist, Workers' Party. Yes, of course it's a Workers' Party. Constitution is Agarian, which is the Rural Party. Intelligence is an Arcanist, the Party of Magic. Sounds like a hoot. And finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input wherever you want or just leave it empty for a null vote. Sounds like Charisma. The box next to each party is filled with a smudged checkmark, including the last one. Smart move. No one can get mad if you vote for every party. There you go, see? Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen other large parties in Nordvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, the Order of the Scales, the Hedonist Party, and the various guild parties. The Agrarians, and the Arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a larger party or fallen aside. Right. Cool. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at the district office, you only need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. Then you deliver it on election day at a polling place. Although in your case, you need to write your name at the party that you want to corner, along with your signature, since you filled out every box like an idiot. If you really believe in democracy should make sure not to lose it. Cool, there we go. Sorry, I just accidentally did that. Dancing light. Oh no, down here. It's all down the bottom. You cast your spells here. Okay, cool. Let's cure wounds. There we go. 5 hit points, back to full health. There we go. And I still can cast those spells 3 times. Right. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the items. So I was like, oh, I'll go through them. And then I realized I can click on items and examine them. Like this. Bam. Alright. So let's just hold shift and click that way. What is this? The Great Perch of Norvik. Central Temple of Earth. Okay. Oh, what is that? A street sign. You can look at it? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Street sign. The wooden boards have faintly glowing lettering on them. Floating just in... Oh! Oh, my lord. What's going on here? We're being raided, ladies and gentlemen. Opa. Let's come over here. Quick. Quick, everyone, quick. Shh, everyone. All right. You there? Sit down, crack a Pepsi, pants off, throw the boots behind the couch. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? Hodges 23, you beautiful son bitch. Thank you so much for the raid. Garkosian, welcome in to you. How is your Friday? How is your form? What in the fuck was that? Pardon me a moment. I just dropped a mobile phone. They're probably my feet on camera. And a whole bunch of 3D printed stuff. I banged the desk so hard that I just dropped everything down. Winston, I am so sorry, my love. Well, welcome in, everybody. I break my stuff, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, in my chat right now, you need to drop a follow on Hodges. I demand it. Hodges, thank you so much for coming through with the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, hello. My name is Stubbernaut. I'm a slightly unhinged, fat, bearded variety streamer from Australia. Every day's a bonus. I stream 4 nights a week, apparently. And those are now Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that day's just an extra piggy there. So welcome in, first and foremost. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid and coming in. Operative Peanut, Kakosi, how you doing? Lowboy Ghost, you scared the pupper? The pupper is there. The pupper is there. He's a good boy. Take the desk out to dinner first. Look at these legends. Habibi, we are having good times. We're going through. Hodges, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, I do understand, but I'm going to hit you with questions. How are you liking Call of the Wild? I had a friend that was massively addicted to that and used to go on and on and on and on about perfect trophy hunts, always taking crossbow, always going on about trying to get that perfect right down the middle to get maximum points. It's good to see you, my man. It's been a hot minute. Peanut, you're exactly wherever you need to be, and we thank you for being here. Life is just flooded with the things that we do and don't need to do these days, and I understand that everyone is busy. We always end up exactly where we want to be, and it's like time never changes and the conversation rolls on from when we last caught up. It's going to be it's going okay, but a bit fookish, but it's my chill game. I understand that wholeheartedly. I recently reinstalled, no, to bully me, all right? I've already been bullied enough in the Discord. I recently reinstalled Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. So Transport Tycoon was... Okay, my flower pot is going to sleep now. Just ignore him. But back in the 90s, a game called Transport Tycoon came out, which is kind of like SimCity, but you don't build the city, you build all the transit lines. So like, passengers and like stock and everything else. And I loved it because it's the most woggy, bloody SimCity clone you can ever imagine. I loved it. It was fantastic. Just do truck sim? No, because you're not operating the vehicles. You're building the train lines. You're like, there's an iron ore plant over here. We need to get the iron ore to the steel mill over here. So you build like a train line and you're like competing against all the other... It's so great, but it looks so terrible nowadays. So I reinstalled that the other day. I spent 2 days at home watching the dog because he swallowed something he shouldn't have. So I had to be here to keep an eye on him to make sure he pooped out the thing that he shouldn't have ate. So basically, I dropped just shy of 15 hours into Transport Tycoon in like 2 days. It was fantastic. God, yeah, that's right. It's a true mark of a legend. Just dropping into a stream with a friend's mate. Yeah, no, that's it. Dude, that's exactly it. Did he poop it out? He did poop it out, yes. Big poos. Big poos, mate. Big poos. He had to have Pico Prep, which, like, emulsified his insides to liquid, so he would just stand up, his ears would go back, and just gush. It was terrible. I mean, if you operate the machines and flatten a family of 7 in Truck Sim, the worse it happens, you lose $400. That's a lot of money. In the Slavic Balkan areas, my friend, that's at least, whoa, mate. Goodness me. That is so mumuch Shavapi. And as much as, like, you know, other people will hate this, it's a lot of baklava as well, man. $400, oh yo. But now look, we're doing good. I'm glad everyone's come through. I'm so glad you've rated in and, you know, come to hang out for a little bit. Can I show you something really quick? I'm gonna hit this button. You ready? Watch. Dog is sleeping. Guys, this right here, hit snooze on that. This here is Esoteric Ebb. Has anyone out there ever played Disco Elysium? I haven't, but I've seen enough of it in YouTube videos and stuff. It's on my to-do list to play. Don't at me. So, Esoteric Ebb is a Dungeons and Dragons version of Disco Elysium, which means that it is primarily narrative-driven dialogue and choice. So many choices. It's like you walk up to a seagull, what do you do? And you're like, I want to pet the seagull. And then it says no, and then chat convinces you to pet it again, and then you try and steal a feather, and it bites you and nearly kills you. It's good. It's fantastic. I mean, you just offer the police a bottle of vodka, bottle of rakia, brewed in the bathtub. I'm the same. I've seen enough of it. Starting my 3rd D&D campaign. You will love this. Peanut, if you are into D&D, you will love this game. I shit you not. Like eating rope, I promise. So I've just read a street sign here. The wooden boards have faintly glowing letters on them. Floating just an inch off the surface, the names of several locations are spelled out. And here's the fun part. As you're interacting with the game and playing through and reading things, all of your party members are your skills, your stats. What do you call them? What do you call them? Are they your stats? I call it special because I play a lot of Fallout. But like your stats, like strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, your constitution, and your charisma are all party members with you. Your ability score, yeah, like when you're building a character on your character sheet, what are they called your stats, your abilities? I actually can't remember what they're called on a D&D sheet for the life of me because brain is smooth, like, you know, peach. But it's your abilities. Your stats, your special is definitely a good one. Yeah. So what it is every single one of your abilities has a representation, a political affiliation, like the dexterity is a capitalist, and my wisdom is a communist. I'm not even kidding. And they talk to you, and they're always making difficulty checks. So every single time that they go to talk, it rolls a dice based on what your stats are, and you will get different dialogue through every single playthrough, which blows my mind because it means you can play the same game 100 times over, and you have different intersecting dialogues that will allow you to lower the difficulty checks of questions that you're asking people. So when you go to make a roll, like you go to do what do you call it? A check, a skill check. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. You go to make a skill check, and you actually can affect the difficulty check of all your dice checks of everything you're doing. So we're seeing floating boards an inch off the surface. Intelligence is saying, a common type of magical ink creates permanent messages on any surface until it's dispelled, of course. This appears to be more advanced kind, with a magical mouth-like ability. It can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. So we're looking at a street sign and we can ask it a question here. Which way to Waterlane View? I need to know this. The street sign says down the temple steps, across the circle square, and through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. And then Charisma chimes in and goes, well, it takes a while to get there. Most commuters usually take one of the wooden bridges. My stats are speaking to me as I'm interacting with other people. So you'll be mid-conversation with someone, and then dexterity's like, yeah, take the contract. Ask for money. Ask for this. Ask for that. Whereas, like, wisdom is sort of along the lines of, like, no, they're people too, you know? Like, you know, you should do the humane thing here. And charisma is all like, me. I'm the ticket here. I'm the important one. and my intelligence is also really high. And it's like, no, you are the most powerful out of everyone. They will bend to you. Right, I best head to bed. It's been a long day. Hodges, go get some good sleep. Thank you so much. I'm gonna click this button here, and I'm gonna. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Why do I not have this here? Oh yeah. No. Okay, if this was my other chat, I'd be able to do that. And look, see, that's so much easier. Bang. There we go. Hodges, I've dropped you a follow. I've got the next couple of days off. I'll check out your schedule in the morning and see when you're streaming next. I'll come past and say g'day. Thank you so much. I'm assuming it was Peanut that sort of guided the raid. Thank you so much for coming through with the raid. Everyone that's going to stay, we're going to give them a bit of a good time and a nice big headache before bed. We're going to keep playing Esoteric Ebb, and we're going to be getting into it. You go get some good sleep. I'm sure you've earned it. Until I see you next, yell at your neighbor's kids, drink more Pepsi, do good things, and shit on their lawn, brother. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a good night. I vary when I stream. It's all to do with schedule. So I'm very, very much the same, dude. I went from doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays to now doing it over the weekend. So Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just because I find that 3-day block in the middle gives me the ability to spend time with my dog, spend more time doing stuff around the house, spending more time on my mental state. Not to go crazy, just like catching up on sleep and, you know, getting out and walking the dog, going out and being social. I'm spending more time doing things as opposed to just being in front of a screen. It's such a good thing, man. I already do yell at the neighbors, helps when it's the insane asylum. You mean local school? Oh, dude, definitely shit on their lawn. Have a great rest. Maybe you see, maybe. Oh, you got a dawn parade as well. Hell yes. Hell yes. Dawn service, 6 a.m. Let's go, boys. You can tell who the old boys are, I tell ya. Guys, I did this thing where I put the Pepsi can up to my face and now it's empty. After this Peppy and the next Peppy, there's only one Peppy left. Alright, well, you know what? We're not gonna go into the big thing. We're just gonna explore freely. If I can drag my ass out of bed, I have faith in you. I was thinking about dawn service. See, okay, Friggy, at the same token as well though, brother, you have kids. I understand it's not easy for parents, and I'm not saying everybody has to go be patriotic. I am so far from patriotic, it's not funny. I just have family members that are servicemen, and I have very, very close friends that are servicemen as well. A couple retired, couple active. So I'm like, do you know what? I've got friends that have gone to hell and back.
Fat.
You're fat. I've got friends that have gone to hell and back. I've got friends that are proudly patriotic. I've got friends that wanted opportunity. I've got friends that wanted paycheck. So if they can do things that are hell, ruthless on their bodies every day, getting up and doing things and all that sort of stuff, I can get my ass out of bed and go listen to a bit of a memorum and a bugle playing. Like that's my argument for it. Something stuck on the roll. Why? On what? Ooh, get close. How do I get it? Looking at the ledge towards the roller mill's blade, you see them spinning as usual. Except in one of them, there's something stuck. You see a rod. Interesting rod. Father-in-law isn't going to march this year either. I got me a paycheck out of the day. We worked our asses off for it this year. Yeah, well, and that's it as well for you. I can just decide not to fucking sleep. I'll be waking my 12-year-old up. Oh, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't wake up the children. That'll be hell on you tomorrow. Kids when they're tired, oh no, they're grumpy and they have too much energy and they're silky. That design is quite easy to spot amongst the mass-produced arcane era magic items. It is an immovable rod. It's an immovable rod. Yes. Are they rare? No. Uncommon. Though they can be quite useful as long as the esoteric force upon them have not waned. However, why it is lodged inside a roller mill blade, that's a more fascinating inquiry. Wouldn't it be dangerous to try and grab it? You could die, yes. But it might be worth it, maybe. Hang on. We're going to save here. I want to know if I save and I die, can I reload? You love immovable rod? I bet you do. So fun story. I'm part of a company that sells Anzac badges to the RSLs around the country. Really? You are, like, producing them or distribution? Butters, when you sit there and say, I love immovable rod, the heinous things I've done, that does not build confidence in what? I now work for an organization that supports them after they get out and have good mates and relatives in the services here in New Zealand. All the more reason to get out of bed. Like for me, I like going to the RSL, not to get hammered. I don't go down to the RSL to drink. I like the conversations I have with the old boys. If there's ever an old boy there, I like to buy him a beer and just like sort of have a conversation if they're willing to talk about things. I love to listen. I like the 2-up. I'm not big on a gambler, but you know, I'm the sort of person that does a bit of the 2-up on the day, and I just like going to the RSL for a palmy. There's something stuck. You see a rod. Interesting. It appears you spotted something interesting. That design is quite easily to spot amongst the mass-produced arcane-era magic items. It is immovable rod. Look, let's go. 22. Boys, we're going to grab that rod. You reach out, leaning as far as you can. Balance on the edge, and you get it. Yes! I've gained rod. I have an immovable rod. It's a hard wooden frame with a fancy iron set piece on each end. Along the handle is a button. However, it appears permanently pressed on. Investigate it. A quick swipe of your hand reveals its magical nature. However, this item is clearly broken. How is it broken? Try touching it against the ground. As you do, it gets stuck on the ground. God damn it, intelligence! Obviously, it's a broken, immovable rod. It's a movable rod? Sure. Whatever object it touches last, the rod will be esoterically locked and aligned with. It cannot be moved once it touches an object until it comes in contact with a second object. Well, what constitutes as an object? That would be an esoteric designation, usually determined by belief or common esoteric forces, or set in specific rules left by Jaw. In this case, it seems to indicate a dynamic object connected via mass. Were you to cut your arm off, the arm would be a new object. Were you to place the arm on the ground, it is now a new object. But were you to, for example, staple the arm to the ground via pittance, then it would potentially constitute as part of the ground. Depending on how harsh defining forces are in this particular case. Either way, there's no real use for defining those rules right now. But it would be interesting for further study at a later date. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, my FIL designs them, we get them created, and then we take orders to ship. There were issues with local sub-branch being kunts, so taking it private, we'll be giving back to those in need as much as we can. Fuck yes, Fridgie, that's fantastic, dude. Now, the real question, did the world just fucking stop? Wait, what do you mean? In terms of grabbing the immovable rod? No, it's broken. We good. We function. We function. So what can it be used for? Used? Oh, nothing. Put a cannonball at the end of it and boom, unbreakable maul? Well, I mean, it's quite literally a useless stick. Well, if used very carefully, it could be a bookend. Oh, man. I mean, it's a cool stick. You know what? They're right. It is a cool stick. +1 to dexterity. You know what? Yes. Hell yes. +1 to dex, -1 to charisma. +2 to strength, -2 to wisdom. Do you know what? I'm going to play that for most part until we need wisdom. I will wear the bucket hat. Okay? The bucket hat is good for this. Every single bit of paper I have is negative intelligence, and I don't know why. Why would I want to lower my intelligence? I mean, that's kind of ironic when you think about the fact that I'm streaming on platforms. Active machinery inside? I sure hope so. There we go. Wait, you may not de-equip your helmet. Oh! Oh. Behold, a bunch of site safety rules. Then it says, if broken, contact your local union representative. Oh, here we go. Mate, this is gonna be fun. This is not a decorative stick. It gives me +1. Long way to fall, should be safe. Well, let's go. You glance at the ladder. That's one hell of a climb. What kind of man? No, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? It would be embarrassing for anyone of any age to fail this. Yeah, no. I'm not trying. I only need to get a 5, right? But no matter what I roll, I lose 1. Oh, no.
Are you winning, son?
Peanut, I'm always winning, alright? I'm always... Okay, you know what? Yeah, bugger it. Bugger it. So Tubnut's the cleric. He saves the game, and then he risks the feat. If I die... Right, if I... Boys. Taking a confident step onto the ladder, you begin to climb. You close your eyes as you do in order to fully immerse yourself in the experience of changing your elevation. Scary. But within a moment, you are at the bottom of the ladder. It's not even that far down. It's 20 feet. Let's go. Okay, what's this? The roller mill workers kept more than ledgers in their archive. La. What can we trifle with? Incense. Level advance. Level advance. Oh, boys. There we go. We leveled up. So we've hit level 2. Ability score +1. Hit points +5. Hit dice +1. I get one extra, one extra level 1 spell slot and 1 extra second level spell slot. So what are we doing here? Oh, no. Thank you for the cheers. Shame you didn't get that self-healing BS. I mean, it'd be good. It would have been helpful. Considering that the only immovable part would be at the ends, you could still use the body to jam it in the gears and bring the mill to a halt. Oh, I mean, we can try. We absolutely can try. Can prepare more spells with higher intelligence. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items. Be violent and or manly, useful in encounters. Oh, hang on. I'll move my head out of the way because my head's right in the way. Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Increasing your manhood is always important here. Dexterity. With enough dexterity, you can steal anything, pick locks and sneak and dodge traps, and roll initiative and react quickly as a dashing rogue. Or become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. What is Constitution? Is needed for hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. Your political party rolled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. Intelligence allows me to prepare more spells. Think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Complete. Oh, you can vote for yourself? What's wisdom? Is empower your spells. Be kind and see good in all folk. Egalitarian hope of the Asgalarian working class. No. And with high charisma, you can get an automatic discount in select stores near you. Let's go. Win every conversation, say the right things. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. So I think out of everything at the moment, I'm actually inclined to go +1 to my... Oh no, maybe to dexterity. Oh. Dexterity, I'll get +1, but I get +1 on my intelligence as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Self-preservation. I'm actually going to put it on intelligence, alright? We're going to go intelligence so we can get more spells. I'd love to have more strength and get it up to, like, a normal number. But at this point in time, we'll put it in that. There we go. So if I have... Oh, okay, so those were my base stats. It doesn't include that one there. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm really enjoying the way this works. Oh gods, there's several stale baked goods here. I like baked goods. Bagels. Okay, what is that? This must lead to the rest of the roller mill? I mean, let's go. A wooden door blocks your path. Build a handle. Yeah, it's Loctite. Like, heavily locked. This mechanism is pretty solid. Whoever put this really didn't want anyone getting inside. I need a 15. Or I need a 23. Jesus. All right. Well, that says a lot. In my inventory, do I have anything? +1. Yep. All right. So what is that? +1 to intelligence, +1 to wisdom, +1 to dex. We're going to throw the moldy cape on. That'll give me +1 to my dexterity. Here we go. Strength it. Do you get in additional tries? No, it's one and done. If you botch it, that's it. The door's stuffed. So we're gonna have a quick little engagement here. So now I get +6. So I only technically need to roll a 9. Okay, let's have a peeky peek at this. 13 +6 is a 19. There you go. Bang, click, click, click. The lock gives way. The door swings open. You see nothing but black and beyond. However, I learned how to cast dancing light. Your light cuts through the gloom. You notice the ceiling. Several glowstones lie shattered on the floor. The explosion, it must have shaken them loose. Push forward. You wade through the debris.
Ah, mamma mia.
Bridgie, go get some good sleep, man. May your intelligence be forever negative. Brother, I plan to be dumb forever. Go get some sleep, man. GG, I needs to do restarts and FO while building a lab environment. Have a wonderful night. No worries, dude. Please, get sleep. You deserve it. I will talk to you soon. Have a good time, brother. Search for anything useful. You sift through papers and crates. Most of it is worthless. Old receipts, inventory lists, but you find something. It's a notice, an official letterhead. Notice of termination, collective action violation. You scan the text. The roller mill owner fired everyone. They tried to form an Asgal union. See, unions don't work. All workers dismiss, effective immediately. Typical. The workers deserve better. Good. Unions are troublemakers. Unions are troublemakers. The document does not respond. Okay, what do I continue? You continue deeper into the chamber. At the back, you find an office. The owner's private space. Approach the desk. Old papers, ledgers, more termination notices. And then a drawer. Locked but poorly. Force it open. The drawer slides open with a snap. Inside lies a smooth stone. One with several faces adorned on its sides. Oh, it's a tism stone. Ascending pebble. I gained the sending pebble. You pick it up carefully. Ascending pebble. Sending, a third-level evocation spell commonly used to direct communication between powerful individuals. City-states or arcanists. The Norvikian Sending Office employs many clerics for the express purpose of casting sending across the coast. Sending Office is a house full of clerics casting the sending spell every day. There's too many words at the same time. They're explaining. Oh shit, these are expensive. See? That's easier. You slip the pebble into your pouch. It's time to leave. The place has given you all it can. Exit the storage chamber. You make your way back through the darkness. Beautiful. If I'm reading too quickly, can you please let me know? Right, so we're going to put the wisdom tooth. No, not the wisdom tooth. We no longer need the wisdom tooth because we have the sending pebble. Hang on, examine the sending pebble. You hold up the pebble. You think about who could send a message to. There are a few targets you have in mind. So I can use this to send a message to people, right? Send a message to Viskin. It's the cleric. I'm just calling to let you know I've got a pebble of sending. Cool, huh? You can. The pebble of sending is a powerful magic item, not quite as versatile as the stone of sending. The difference being the stone can send to anyone on the current plane of existence. The pebble has a limit of 1 mile. This is an extremely expensive tool, but it doesn't exactly run out of charges, so use it as much as you want, then sell it later. Cool. Well, if that's the case, we'll send a message to Viskin. If it's the cleric, I'm just letting you know I've got a pebble of sending. Cool, huh? Very cool. There you go. The message ends. The things he puts up with. Mate, he is lucky that I would even want to send him anything. I'm going to need... Oh no, it's snap. I'm going to have to reprint that. I've just looked down at that and I'm like, it snapped. Like right on That's a bummer. Oh, well. Sorry, I got distracted by what I broke then. Okay, so inventory. We are going to put on the pebble because the pebble gives +1 to charisma as well as +1 to wisdom, which is great because it brings my wisdom up to 6. But I mean, wait, gives +1 to wisdom as well. All right, there we go. Advantage in esoteric events. I like that one. And I got one more slot for a book item, but nothing yet. Where does this go? Near the water. Don't fall in again. Gee, thanks. Snaps for itstubbernaut. Oh, it's because I basically have this. This is the camera I use when I'm scanning in trading cards and stuff like that. So we do a lot of card openings, or we did do a lot of card openings until I set up the new PC. And a part of it is we can't do card openings because I haven't set the secondary camera up. I am now going to need to reprint this setup entirely, which is what I wanted to do anyway, using white PLA, because it's in black PLA, and it makes it incredibly hard to see the cards on camera because it adds a lot of like shade to what's in it. So that's okay. Oh, yo, what are you? A regular non-giant crab. I mean, you spot a crab on the rock. Official name is Tornian Crawler. It does a little shimmy. The last thing I tried to pat nearly killed me. Yeah, pet the crab. Bad call, hombre. Hombre, slang adopted from cat speech. It means man. You reach forth, and the crab immediately snips onto your index finger. Huh? Panic! The crab pincers grip your finger hard. Hard. Oh, God. Your index will come off soon. Please let me go, Mr. Crab. It says ... and it does not let go. Speak with animal would get you out of this much easier. Please let me go, Mr. Crab. Wait, can I? Cure wounds. Yes. Cure wounds. 8 HP back. You attempt to charm a humanoid. It's only humanoid. Okay, cool. Please. Oh, -5 DC. You were polite to the crab. Right. Cool. Well, because I was polite. Fuck. Alright, cool. Failure. You bend and you pry. Oh, okay, cool. I'm alright. The crab will not go. Your blood is not flowing. Slowly, you will die. Okay, roll again. Oh my god, give me a good roll. Come on. You bend and you pry, but the crab will not let go. Your blood is not flowing. I know I'm going to die, dude. 19. There we go. -1. Success. You use your free hand to pry the pincers off your finger. When your index finger is released, you immediately feel the blood begin to flow once more. Freedom! He was a good little fighter. Good crab. Why am I asking who the crab is voting for in the election? Why did I let you guys talk me into this? You allowed to loiter here? It does not respond. Do you know about the tea shop? It snips with its pincers once. This is not to help. Who are you voting for? What are you voting for in the election? It makes no noise in... Oh, wait. Into your reply. Wait, what did I just get? I just got something then. And then citizen and leave. Right. I think that was a quest. Did I just start a new quest? Questing tree? Jesus Christ. Democratization. The city is changing, as are you. You've always been volatile in your political views, but now it's time to choose, for real. You have unlocked the ability to ask people what they are voting for. A deep urge inside of you is calling. You need to ask. You must ask. Over and over, at least 20 times. Okay, 10. You've currently asked people one single time. We asked a crab, who is it voting for? I'm not going near that damn thing. It can get stuffed. Right, so when we get a spell of speak to animals, we will come back. Do I need to roll again? A long way to climb. Oh my goodness me. Climb the ladder. Bugger it. Oh, no, cool. You are at the top of the ladder. Very good. I don't need to do the skill check every time. But we are going upstairs. All of this, right? All of this, and we haven't even gotten to the bloody place where we're meant to be going. What is that? A letter wedged in between some roof tiles. Okay. +1 to strength. -2 to wisdom. Right. So it seems that strength and wisdom play against one another. Very good. We're going back inside. Goodness me, it's already 11 o'clock. Winston, you okay, Bubba? Winston? Hey, bub, you alright? Why don't you hop in your bed? It's warmer in your bed. Because, wait, where's my mouse? There, very good. You may have not needed to reroll for skills since you had been successful on the way down. Yeah, I imagine that's the case. The second that you complete it once... Oh, I can just click and hold? Oh, mate, look at this. No, apparently not. No, there we go. Cool. There, look, that's so much easier. Instead of clicking 100 times, click and hold. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, trinkets, rarities, and curiosities. Can I go in there? What is this? Youth Asgal Modisa. Okay. Wisdom. Hang on. Wisdom check time. +1 to wisdom. +1. That's -2 to wisdom. So we're going to throw the helmet on. +1 to wisdom. +1. Okay, do I have anything that gives me +2 wisdom? -2. Yes! Oh. Okay, no, wait. Swap out the rod for the wisdom tooth. There you go. See, look, you can manage your stuff easily enough. And then we will go... We hold. And now we're going to roll. See, if you just knew, and you're only tuning in now, when you talk to a character for the first time, their character card appears. So I don't know their name, their race, their level, anything like that, or even what their stat points are. Everything is in a foreign language until you hit, like, the skill check. So this is going to be a wisdom skill check. As you can see, my wisdom is 9, so I get a negative to whatever I roll. Here we go. We're going to roll and watch. 7, so it's a 6, which means I only hit the DC of 5. I can see that she's a human reeds folk. A girl on a mission. She's out to fight for the green no matter the battle. That's all I learned. I don't learn anything else about her backstory, nothing. Tomorrow I can come back and recheck her out, like after a short or a long rest. But for now, we're going to swap that out for that dexterity. Is there anything else I've got that's dex? Yes. Bang. There we go. We're going to hit save. Shouldn't... No, you know what? We're not going to save. Let's have a trifle. Let's see what she's got. She's got the Asgal chant, +1 to wisdom. I just took it from her back pocket. Good enough. Now we put the clock back on there. I've got my... Oh, is that where it goes? Oh, no, it goes there on that. Okay. And this is +1. Oh, wait, can I put it there? Hang on, is that a book? Oh, it is. There you go. +1 to my wisdom. Hell yeah. So wisdom is 9, -1. Strength is that. If I equip that, strength, that goes -2. Cool. All right. What is this potato doing? Winston break. Hey, Baba. What you doing? What you doing? Eh? How interesting. Good boy. Good boy. He's up to tomfoolery. Boop. 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 Rage baiting dog. Boop. Boy, there we go. Sorry, I needed to get that out of my system. Always have time to pet the boy. Oh, no growl at me, thank you very much. Anyway, let's see what she's about.
Oh.
You see a girl with glasses stuffing a male slit with a magazine. Hello, citizen. The girl gives up on trying to jam the too large paper into the mailbox opening. Huh? She looks up at you, just adjusting her glasses. I need to roll it. I need to get at least a 14 to do it. Bugger it. Let's give it a crack. I am little weak girly man. She takes a step back as you approach the mailbox slit. Oh, no. Double down, boys. Double down. I don't know where he's going. Oh, there he is. Don't worry, little lady. A real man is here, was Pastor. Excuse me? The thick magazine seems to have gotten stuck. You push and push, yet it won't go in. Young and dumb updated. I don't have time for this. Oh no! Modisi! Oh, Modisa! You hear a voice call out from down the alley. Let's go! She glances at the stack of papers and mutters to herself, shit. We gotta get done before evening, otherwise Waterlane is screwed. You hear the girl in green groan as she grabs a stack of papers. I tried to shove it. I tried to jam it in there and it wouldn't go in, mate. I didn't have a big enough run-up. She then rushes down the alley. Now keep pushing. Keep pushing! You push harder, exerting force onto either the paper or a piece of mailbox that feels like paper. Oh, for fuck's sake. You hear something crack in your shoulder. Guys, I'm too old for this, man. Heal. As you do, the door next to the mailbox opens. You see a middle-aged woman glaring at you from a half-open doorway. Slowly remove the ruined newspaper from the mailbox slit and hand it to her. She carefully and silently accepts it before closing the door in your face. Success! I'm done. Done here. The road leads to Central Tolstead. You have no business there. Well, I will eat shit, guy. Bubby Niga toilet. Behold, it says Darrow House in glowing magical lettering. Where is my quest actually taking me? Where is... Locate this establishment and gain entry. Right. Where is... Where is... I have no idea where I'm actually looking for, but I think that's the particular point of it. You're meant to just explore freely until you find what you're going to do. Oh, here, big boy. No. Right. That being said, I've just realized that it's 11 o'clock, right? So we're going to hit save on this. We're going to go Sir Tubnuts the Cleric, save, and then we'll quit to the menu, yes. And then from there, we're going to do one of these. I said one of these. There we go. So guys, it's 11 p.m. and even though I don't have work tomorrow, the aim is to be reasonable with how late I stay up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a bit of a peeky peek. We're going to see who else is online, okay? And go from there. More importantly, what? Oh, yeah, very good. Very good. Thank you, Winston. I got more. You got more hints? More hints for the game, or just for what we're doing? I do want to sit there and I want to throw this out here. Bang. So we're just gonna hit this and then we're gonna hit post. So this again, this is just a quick recap. We were playing Esoteric Ebb tonight. There is a Steam linky there. If you want to support your boy, you don't need to purchase it. You just need to click the link. For whoever you feel like rating, I will have a gander at a moment to see who's online. But I just want to get a couple of things out there. First and foremost, click the link, check out the game, add it to your wish list. All right, give your boys some love. Esoteric Ebb, it's a great game from what I'm playing so far. I will decide over the weekend where I can fit it in. Okay, I'll find out where I can fit it into a schedule. I would like to continue playing this because I think we can have a lot of fun as this. But at the same time as well, I'm playing a different game tomorrow night called Legacy of Kain Ascendance. And then on Sunday and Monday, we'll have different games from there. I don't even know what I'm playing on Sunday, actually. I don't even think I've got a schedule for Sunday. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life tomorrow. But let's have quick click on the profiles. Sunday. Oh, Last Flag. I forgot entirely. Yeah. So tonight was Esoteric Ebb. Tomorrow night is Legacy of Kain Ascendance, and then on Sunday, we're playing a third-person capture the flag shooter called Last Flag. It's looking really promising, so I want to give it a bit of a crack. And then from there, out of all the 4 games we've played this week, we're going to find out what we're going to go with. I'm not going to keep playing all 4 titles. It's going to be aces in their places, slotting it in and see what we love the most as a community and what we do enjoy. So yeah, like that's a big thing there. I've had a good time with it. Whether or not I sort of play this in my own time or in the Discord, or whether we stream it, I actually wouldn't mind playing this through because it's actually a nice, relaxing story narrative game. It was good and I enjoyed my time with it. If you enjoy it, hey, check them out. Throw it on a wish list. You don't have to buy it. Wait until it goes on sale. It's currently 10% off, which is a good little introductory offer. I'm just having a peeky peek here because we're streaming on all 3 platforms tonight. We're on the red one, we're on the purple one, and we're on the TikToks. Yes, I know. I have to be incredibly vague. Winston's right. I have to be vague about what other streaming platforms we're on, mainly because TikTok gets really angry when you sit there and say YouTube and Twitch. Oh! No way, kid. Don't hold that against me. I'm sorry, TikTok daddy. Please don't get mad. Yes, Bubba. Yes. I know. Bubba, I know. Oh la la. But that being said, right? What in the hell are you doing? Well, Jesus isn't in there, but we can still support the boys. We're gonna raid out, okay? So that's a lot going on. I'll endeavor to be around. Peanut, you are wherever you are precisely when you need to be, and if that happens to be here, love ya to be here. Thank you very much for being here. It's always good to catch up with homies. They're the ones that have a problem, won't find that. Yeah, and that's exactly it. The reason why I stream on all 3 platforms is to give me 3 points of articulation and conversation. So sometimes I get chats over from the purple one, the red one, and the clock, and they're just different points that we had. Like last time we ended up getting into a massive conversation about anime, and because I'm not a big fan of anime, I ruffled a lot of feathers when I'm sat there. I'm like, yeah, Avatar's an anime, it's all cartoons. And whoa, people got heated, but damn, it was funny. And I will happily do that every single time. That being said, there are my social platforms. Check them out, right? You should really check them out. I need to update that. But yeah, no, check them out. There's my link tree. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to repaste it here. I'm going to post it across all platforms. Just again because I feel that sharing that love is a good way to say, hey, keep up to date with what I'm doing. But that being said, if you're on the purple platform, stick around. We're going to raid out to actually Kimbo. Kimbo is currently playing Hunt Showdown. He's doing a tournament night with Defender and Lucan. Jesus isn't in there. So I'm going to raid out. We're going to jump into Discord after this, just while I pack things down and have myself some dinner. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Please check out the socials. That's where I'll be posting the schedule for next week. If you liked Esoteric Ebb, check it out. I'm having a good time. I think you'll have a good time with it. OTR, I think you'd love it. Not for the political references, just for the story-driven content. I think you'd really, really enjoy. Thank you for the non-channel raid, Menno. No, dude, you're right. It's all good, man. Hodges, thank you so much again for the raid and being here. Everybody, take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Until I see you next, I've been Tubbs. You've been awesome. You've watched this stream, and I appreciate that. That's all the support I ever want. Share the link with your friends. Tell people that Tubbs is live, and I will be happy. Until I see you tomorrow night, yell at your neighbor's kids, shit on their lawn, drink more Pepsi, and do good things. It's not hard. It's 4 simple things. Yeah? It's good times. It's good times. Love you. I'm going to go see what this dog wants. I'm going to raid us out now, and then OBS will crash as it always does. Love you guys. Good night. Bye. Button press. See, that man was like such a